Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming this evening as we get ready for our 56th session of Mystical Mishaps after our 5-hour extravaganza last week, being completely brain dead for basically the whole first half of the week, and it was a loss of a week at that point. And we entered a time vortex, and everything made this whole week be weird. So we're back today for 56 and hoping it's gonna be a good one. And we don't have anything too crazy happen after last week's shenanigans and ending. But anyways, why don't we get into player introductions so we can get into the session? So Rachel, we're gonna start with you. Take it away.
All right, hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find my art at Instagram, Pip400art. Also, I stream here on this channel, 3:30 CST on Mondays. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stream. I've been sick all week, so I'm still kind of up and down on fatigue. So we'll just kind of see how it goes tomorrow. I am hoping to, though, so I'll let you guys know in the Discord whether that's happening or not tomorrow. For this game, I play Eleonora Edivane, a level 6 warlock ASMR who just blew up her house. So,
it fell into the earth, so it's not like a blow
into a magical crack. It should be fine, I think.
Just slap your head on it. And
yes.
A beam underneath the foundation will be fine.
Yeah, no one will be able to tell. So yeah, that's what's going on with her right now.
Wonderful. And passed it on to our second player, who has many compliments about her hair. We have Kelly.
Oh, I didn't even see. Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Winnie, the not rogue, level 6 monk. I've been missing rogues lately, so I've been thinking about. I don't know. I can't just keep being a rogue forever. But yeah, and she's happy that at least we saw the whole point of our mission, Julian getting away. Hopefully,
baby boy.
Even as we died. So, we're gonna be optimistic. And maybe, just maybe, Zydron's alive? Maybe he made it. I don't know. What if he did? It looks like he's giving her a big no, probably, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready to see what happens.
All right. Yeah, we kind of definitely left off on a little bit of a unknown result for all of you.
Yeah.
We're gonna send it over to our third player, which is Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley. I also make art. I think I'm posting some bug bandanas this week on socials. So if you are interested in seeing some bugs, that's where you can find them. I play Euphemia. She's a human druid, level 6. She's currently unconscious, so she didn't see Julian ride off or the mishap crack blow everything up or anything. She has no idea what's going on. So
yeah.
Well, we'll see. This is gonna be real disorienting. Whatever happens.
We will see what happens.
I don't know.
And our fourth player, the cat. We got Mike.
Hi guys, my name is Mike. I also stream D&D here on Twitch. Right now we do every Thursday, 7:30 CST on kind of a rotating schedule. So this week we got Call of the Netherdeep with our chaotic crew coming back. Super excited about that one, where they get to the Emerald Loop Caravan and potentially pretend to be a dead person to their uncle. I don't see how that happens. Yeah. And then on our other weeks, we are releasing our offline game Fates Apart that we pre-record, and that one's really fun because that one just ended in a big ship crash. So that one's really fun, and we finally got into some good pacing. So I'm excited to get into new episodes on that one. So all those episodes can also be found on YouTube under Bardic Dice as well. But today on Magical Mishaps, I play Davril, who's a level 6 meow level 4 Meow and level 2 Meow who loves to cuddle and, wag his tail around. So we'll see if he's still a cat afterwards.
We
You're
will
just
see.
permanently a cat. That's all you. Just a cat now.
It's
Um,
perfect.
You got your cat stats right. I sent those over to you, and you're
Yes,
set. To,
yes.
Okay, perfect.
Totally ready for level ups as a cat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's interesting having like a session come up one week where you have no idea what's going to happen, and another session come up the next week where you're like, I know exactly what happens in this. Oh man, it's gotta be a trip. But yeah, go give Bark Dice a follow on Twitch and YouTube if you haven't already, and check out his content. And yeah, I'm Mark. I'm the Dungeon Master. Ready to see what happens, because last week was a trip, and who knows what's going to happen now. So we have had guesses about where the party thinks that they're going to be, but we'll see here shortly. So let's get started with our intro. All right, everybody, we're back and ready to get into our session this evening. As we start with our recap, and I'm going to turn on the channel point redemptions for anybody who would like to try to redeem those. This is your chance to potentially have your first one for some of you in the chat. Gotta be quick.
True.
They go really quickly. So,
Yes.
our party was invading the Edivane home when we got together last week, trying to rescue Julian from within the fortifications. Eleanor and Winnie, they split off, going one way, being invisible, trying to get in, while Euphemia, Dav, and Zydron went off another way, trying to distract and take out guards and do whatever they can to aid them in being able to get in and accomplish their mission. But they were successful. Euphemia was able to dispel the door that she needed to. Winnie and Eleonora got it almost undetected, but unfortunately they did kind of trigger an alarm as well as they went in, and there was a brief moment of, what was that type of thing? Which drew the attention of some of the guards. They eventually did find the room that Julian was in. The rest of the party eventually made it into the house as well. And they were confronted inside by Perciva, the personal guard of Eleanor's brother, Alexander. She's not someone to be messed with, they learned pretty quickly with that one. But they were able to get into the room, get Julian, who was being guarded, and at that point, this had gone on long enough, that Eleanor's brother had made his way to the house. And it got pretty real at that point. Dav turned into a cat. And Winnie was able to grab onto Julian and start to run out of the house with him. Unfortunately, in that though, Eleonora and Zydron were not able to get out and away from Perciva and Alexander. As they were making their way towards the front gate, they heard a sudden crack as the house began to split, and the mishap crack began to grow within the house, consuming it. Euphemia went down in the courtyard. Dav and Winnie were able to make it out, but the crack was following them, heading their direction as they were trying to escape. So Winnie sent Julian towards where she knew Vanetta the camel would be waiting. And in their final moments, Dav and Winnie were able to kind of take note of him getting to this camel and riding off before the crack consumed both of them. And that is where we ended the session, because, my goodness, my brain was just on fire at that point, and I think everyone else was so tired and, like, brain dead as well. So we needed to end. But we're going to pick up now. All of you get your advantage die.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let me turn those on for you. And at this point, Winnie and Dav, you both land and realize you are within a field of green grass. Dav, you're still a cat.
Yeah.
You see a limp body of Euphemia on the ground. And you see Eleonora on the ground as well, but she begins to stir a little bit. But she feels awful. Having been somebody who has died before, she's familiar with this feeling. Welcome to negative fours on basically everything for you again, Rach. You love that.
We're back here. Yep.
Yeah, you're just in a field somewhere. That's still a cat. So
Yeah.
I think I would, I guess, first just check check Euphemia, because we kind of realized what happened, I guess. So, like, check Euphemia and see if she's okay. Can I check her?
hey, give me a medicine roll.
Like poking her, trying to
Am I
scare the
up?
dying.
Yes,
You told me.
you are
Okay.
awake.
You said those two woke up, so I'm like, am I in the scene or am I
Yeah,
somewhere
you
else?
begin to stir.
Okay.
As you were
sounds
laying on the
good.
ground, but you kind of begin to stir, feeling awful.
Mhm.
I got an 18.
Okay.
So check.
So I get a blessing right away. Thanks, guys.
Ooh.
You realize that she is just unconscious. She is alive, though.
Okay. I have, I think, one last key point that I didn't use, I think. So I'm just gonna heal her, I guess, for 4 health.
Okay.
So she at least gets up.
Yeah,
So-
thanks.
You're jolted awake. Euphemia.
Question.
Question for me?
So, yeah. Yeah, Eleanor is like, question. That's more cares. So, what did I feel before I woke up here?
So you felt kind
What
of
was the series of
same general, like you're being pulled away somewhere, but that you're just pulled downward. And you wake up here?
Okay. Sounds good.
Did I feel anything, or was it just nothing and now I'm here?
There's nothing, and you're just here. There's a cat by you.
Eleanor,
all.
like, yeah. Eleanor,
I-
like, sorry, what?
No, you're good. I think good.
So I like, I like almost like, yeah, I like start to stir and then I like jolt awake and like I put my hand in my head, like just feeling terrible again. Do I feel like where I was killed, by the way?
You feel like you were stabbed like through your midsection.
Okay, that sounds
Got it.
familiar. Just wondering.
Ow.
Wanted to confirm that. Yeah, so like she's like holding it and she just sits up like, where's Julian? Julian, where's Julian?
I saw it, right? I saw it too. Me and Dad both did.
Yep.
Okay. I'll probably like rush over and be like, I sent him on Vendetta. I saw him leaving. He didn't get in the crack.
Dev, you begin to transform back now out of your cat form into yourself.
Oh. Good.
I think I would just
What
sit
happened?
up slowly and look around like, what happened? Are we
The crack
back
followed
again?
us all and like swallowed us.
I think Perceiva or someone, Alexander or Perceiva killed me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we heard the boom. I think we need tied.
Just a reminder, Mike, Dav still has the S mishaps. Femi, you still have the plus 10 to your speed. And Dav, you're still
Oh.
shorter than you normally are.
You're short and you have this.
I
And
love that.
Eleanor, your skin color is
Seriously
still
not
darker
wrong.
as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yep. What time of day is it?
Feels like it's afternoon, midday, something like that.
Looking around, anything to see?
Yeah, do we recognize this place at all?
You can give me perception checks to see what you notice.
Okay.
I'm gonna do really good
No.
at this.
I don't think I
Being a
will.
cat, I can actually see things. I hate this.
Yes, I had it once. It's not fun.
22.
As you look around, you do notice that there does look like there might be a forest in one direction, as well as some mountains in another direction that you can kind of see fairly far away. The forest is definitely closer.
Okay.
I'm so sorry I left. I don't know if we were leaving you behind. Obviously, maybe it wasn't a good thing. I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I just.
No. Winifred, you said he got out.
Yeah, I think I
You
saw
saw
him
him?
leaving.
Well,
But also, I don't know if I don't know how much better he's off he is just being in the desert. But hopefully Vanetta will take care of.
But he's with Vanetta, so that's,
Yeah.
I feel like
we don't know
she'll.
if he got out of this city.
It's a C. It's a C.
Similar sound, but not
Yeah,
necessarily.
it's a sound. I think you're right.
Sorry, I had to think about it. It's difficult.
I mean, maybe Vanetta would. I don't know. He got out, but maybe we should have taken. I don't know. I don't know what we could have done.
What else could we have done?
Oh, all right, maybe we should go by step when we separated. So, the last time we all saw each other, Alexander had me up on the ceiling,
Yeah.
Terrifying.
and you all took Julian and ran, which that was perfect. That was perfect. You did what I asked, and that was all that I wanted.
Okay. I just took him and we fled downstairs. Someone, some of the guards were left over. They were trying to kill us. It's like they didn't really. I don't think the crack was acting up slowly, but it didn't really start until we were already leaving. And then I saw it. At least for me, I saw it starting to chase. Because I was just gonna stay with Julian, but then it was chasing me. I saw it was chasing me, and so I just sent him off the direction of Veneta and then ran the opposite way. So hopefully, it would at least create some space. Because I knew at that point it probably, it was a matter of time before we fell in. So, but I didn't know why. I don't know.
It started chasing us after you guys died. Seriously.
So how much
Should've dealt with this.
how much of the house how much did you see of the crack when?
Yeah, did we notice? Like, what did we see? I forgot what we saw the house. Like,
Oh, the
looking at
house was
it.
real
It
bad.
was like,
The house was real
Okay.
bad.
Was it
Okay.
like the whole thing was consumed, or like just it's split in half? That's what was
The
Yeah,
mountain?
it was
confusing me.
like through the
Cracked.
mountain and it's like falling in on
Yeah.
itself. So it's pretty serious.
Okay.
Seriously, it's serious, guys.
I think I saw it like it collapsed in. I think Alexander and Persephone might not. Inside job.
Was he was still there when we left.
Yeah, I think anyone in the house might not have made it. I don't know.
Death gave me a new ability. The one that I can sort of jolt myself back to life if I've fallen.
Yeah.
So that happened a few seconds after she had knocked me out, and I saw him. He was beside me. I did a spare the dying on him, and I started to try and run the opposite direction. And I think that's when Perziva and Alexander took notice of me. And
They were
must
so
have been
strong.
after. I wanted to avoid them, yes. I tried to do the remove curse on her, but she was dodging me the whole time. And
Yeah.
at one point it became clear, and when she locked me in the room, so it was either I get out and get Julian now, or I try and wait for someone to break me out to save. So I had to choose Julian. I mean, at that point we did what we could, but
Well, he was the goal. And he is not in the house.
He's alive. We just know that he lived through the crack, at least.
also, I did absorb soul.
Okay.
So that means that he has something to work with. I told him that we might separate from Julian for his safety, and Death felt me die. So if that is not a good enough signal for him, then he's not as smart as I think of him. But I think he is that smart, and I think he can put it together.
Do we think the whole city was destroyed, or just did it look like the whole city? Did it look like even the mine and stuff was destroyed? Or did it seem like just mostly the house and like more localized, I guess, or did it seem like it was spreading still when we were?
At the
from what you could
time,
tell?
it was just kind of central on the house, but
Okay.
you don't know if it would go further or not.
Okay. Yeah, maybe even people in the city would take care of him. I guess I don't know, but
It is not ideal, certainly. I have a lot to process. But you all did exactly what I asked you to do. So there is no anger from me, only gratitude.
and I mean, not that it's a good thing necessarily, but like the thing that took over Alexander might not have made it. Maybe it did. I don't know, but not that that's any better. But you know,
I will hope he
guess-
survived.
I guess our hope is if he did survive, he might be too busy dealing with what just happened and to look for Julian right away.
So should we reach out to I guess it wouldn't matter in this timeline. Trying to think of Heidi.
I mean, well, it does in a way of just telling him we're around again, but
We don't. Does it feel like warmer here or cooler here than like where we've been in Edgeford and other places noticeably at all?
I'd say it's not super drastic from like other grasslands places you've been to. It's pretty similar to
Okay.
that other places. Definitely not deserty feeling, but you're in
Right.
grass beneath
But
your
like
feet,
we
so-
were in Heaven's Reach and stuff before, and it felt 1 temp. So I was just trying to figure out if it was much colder than that or not.
It's not super cold right now.
Okay. All right.
If you'd like, you can roll a survival check based off of your
Thank you.
understanding
I
of
would.
directions of things.
I would.
Can I too?
Yes.
Pretty decent survival.
Ooh, 21.
I shouldn't have said that.
Very nice.
Good job.
Should have said.
Yeah, it's not terrible actually. 18. I thought I did worse than that, so.
Okay.
Thought I figured I had a modifier.
So you can tell that the mountains are to the north of you. They are probably a few days out or so. You would guess from the size of them that they're the grace-topped peaks that are to the north of you.
That's exactly what I was thinking. When
I
you
was
said
wondering if that's
mountains.
where we were too.
God,
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. And so
It's actually
would
kind of
that-
close to Yellowfield.
Would that make the forest south
So the forest that you can really see is
that we're seeing?
like to the east of you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're
So
actually
we are
closer
really
to
close
Heaven's
to
Reach.
Yellowfield.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh.
We're really close.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah,
That's
if the
convenient.
you
forest
would
is in the
guess
east,
you're closer to
we're
Heaven's
closer to
Reach than
Heaven's Reach.
anything else.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
we'd
Okay.
be closer to Heaven's Reach.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Never eat.
But still,
Never
that's
I do that every time I'm trying to
Nope.
figure out
Okay.
the compass.
I would say, as everybody else is talking, I'm just kind of looking around, like getting all of our surrounding. I think after like the talking dies down, I'll just say I don't think we're far from Heaven's Reach actually. That looks like maybe the woods on the way to Lakeside. There,
And this one's not destroyed.
right?
It is right.
It's
Okay.
not. There
Heaven's
are
Reach
the
is-
grave robbers there. Both.
Right. Are any of you really badly hurt? I have a little healing left.
I have 7 health points.
I mean,
So I'm
I
pretty-
think we probably should just stay here, shouldn't we? I mean, we haven't slept
I
in
think
Yeah.
ages.
Probably.
Like
I don't
that
know if I wanna
one
risk
of
a-
Dav's eyes is like puffed up and
Well, yeah. I took like 7 beatings, so.
pretty
Up
sure I have
until-
a bump on my head for running into the wall trying to get out of cat form. That didn't work.
I don't know if I want to risk a mishap on you if we can just rest.
Nah, it's fine. That's okay.
Hey, Jimmy got crit,
Well.
I think 3 times or something like that.
Yeah,
On the
so
win.
many times. Up, down, up, down. All by
Oh, yeah,
March.
from-
On both
yeah, yeah.
sides.
So
Up and
is
down.
you've in this add a question. Is Euphemia at a -4 as well, or is it just Eleanor?
So, Eleanor.
Because then Euphemia just went down. Like the guy just shot her and she went down. So she was transported down,
Mhm.
not dead.
Oh, you
Yeah.
never died before.
She did not die.
I didn't die before. I was
None of
still
us have
alive.
died except
So-
Eleanor.
For some reason, I thought you had taken the 3 death saves. Okay, cool.
I don't think we had that many rounds before.
Oh.
So
In game, would we understand that concept?
She got knocked
Well,
out.
we just saw her
I
go
would
down, not
assume.
die.
You know
yeah.
she went down.
We
But-
don't
Yeah.
100% know.
You don't know beyond that mechanically how that would work.
I mean,
But she's better than Eleanor is feeling right now, so you can kind
right.
of
And like
Probably
Eleanor always
assume.
talks about how she felt like her soul was getting pulled
Yeah.
somewhere. And
You-
like,
you
didn't feel that,
recognize-
so.
that you died again, probably is.
And you
was
don't-
kind of
Oh,
what I was getting.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And you don't feel that way.
I don't remember. I just went down and now I'm here. I don't even remember the
That
transport.
crack got to you pretty quick, so.
Well, we've fallen
that's
unconscious
why.
before. And it's never done anything. So I think it's only when like we actually like are at the point
Die.
of death that it flips us to this place instead.
I'm sorry that happened again, Eleonora.
It's kind of interesting. I thought we all died when we came through here. But to be transported as a cat, that's interesting.
I don't even know what you said, Devril.
I think you're trying to use as many S's as you possibly can.
Yeah, so there's this guy that used to talk like this. He's the chosen. And so sometimes I just do this because it's easier. But,
Huh? I
It's a
think
long
we're all
guy
really
from-
tired.
All right, I need a minute. She looks pretty overwhelmed by everything that just happened, and she just kind of like goes to stand off to the side a little bit, like just.
Do we want to set up a camp here? I'll ask the other two. If we look around, is there a road anywhere nearby, or is it just empty nowhere? Or...
Just with how the landscape is, you don't see a road at this point.
Okay.
But you
We
would
just lay
assume
here.
that there might be one at some direction. Just not sure what exactly.
Also, can I like check? I don't know if I can check my own back, but like even like look at like one of us our backs to see if we have any new ink. Just kidding.
You can
you
check
check?
mine. That's fine.
Famous?
I'll check Euphemia's.
Okay, yeah, no change.
Okay.
Usually we feel that if it changes.
Yeah.
Which it
what do
did
we think
last
is
time we
triggering?
jumped back, but
It's not. So it's
cursed.
not every time we go back and forth. It seems to be like what seems to trigger it. I wonder.
Like when we start investigating the curse, it seems like it triggers that potentially on the jump back.
Interesting.
Weird.
All right, what are you guys doing though?
Yeah, we'll just set up camp. Just set
I'd
up
be
camp, I
looking
think.
for a suitable spot to camp, I think.
Okay. Are you looking to like travel to find something, or just local, like real close by?
Are we in a dangerous part? No, do we feel if we're close enough to the road? Do we feel like we're in a pretty safe spot to camp? Or are we?
We don't know where the road is.
You don't know where the
right
road
now.
is exactly.
Oh, can I try and climb like a tree or something to kind of see the road? Is that possible? So we see it.
There's not a ton of super tall trees here, but you can try.
I'll try just to see. I don't know.
Okay. So give me a
I
perception
don't know
check.
how. Yeah, I mean, unless she sees something, I don't know how far I would be looking to go this second.
Well, I don't. 16. Good God, I can't do math. 16.
Yeah, not anywhere nearby. You can tell. So you're not like close to a road. You would deduce it would be at least
Okay.
hours a day. You're not even sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
Okay, we should
it's
just
if
camp
it's
here
kind of, is it super duper flat or is it like kind of rolly a little
It's
bit?
definitely more rolly, but it's mostly
Okay,
grasslands.
that's what I was picturing. Okay, I think I would try and find somewhere that's kind of like a little sheltered, sort of, kind of,
Okay.
and we can kind of camp there. That's not like in direct line of sight on a flat surface.
Yeah, maybe a little lower section or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll do my little ability, my dome ability
Sure.
around it.
That's good. Yeah, you all are starting
As
to
you
feel that
got-
exhaustion hit you all. This has been quite some time since you've rested.
As everyone is like doing camp, like Eleanor like doesn't help. It looks like she's kind of like off with her back to everyone, like just like kind of like this, like just processing through like everything that just happened. It's like it almost seems like she's
Yeah.
going like play by play through her mind of like everything. And
Sure. I thought I would
yeah.
just let her do that. I just need to do something with my hands.
Yeah, this is like the first time Dav isn't helping with camp too. He's been really hurting and just kind of like laying on the ground. Looks like
I
a little
will.
sleeping
I'm going
dog.
to set. I'm going to kneel next to you a second, Dab, and pull out of my pack a bundle and hand it to you. It is two
Yeah.
really squished pot pies. Desert.
just mangled.
That's amazing. I'll sit up for that.
It's definitely
just
cooled
gonna- I'm
by
not-
now.
Oh, they're probably like so just like if you open it, they just like fall apart. I'm sure because I'll just hand them to you without saying anything and go put up a tent with Woody.
Do you guys want anybody?
No, I'm
thanks.
okay,
Something-
thanks though.
Sure. You don't think it? No. Okay.
No, I
I
don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll just like put
Like
one down for
creeping
later. Eleanor, do you want to
Crumbled like in his hands, just
like it is
crumble.
beer too, like on his face.
The last thing she needs.
Still got flavor. No, okay.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
She's crying. It's fine.
I think like, well, I would first offer, I guess, to take. I'll take first watch. I think I can, because if I rest a little bit, then I can be okay. I think I'm the least tired of all of us, so.
If that's okay with you, I can heal you a little if you want extra.
No, I'll be okay. I think I can
Okay.
just rest. I don't want us to. We don't need any mishaps right now. It's the last thing we
Right.
need.
The good berries have lasted this long.
Oh, those are long gone.
Oh, okay.
Mark, could we have
It's only
taken a
24
short rest?
hours?
Oh, sorry.
So
Could we have taken a short rest while after setting up camp before we go into a long rest?
You could potentially
Like
do that. The
bandage
thing
that.
I'm going to do, though, as you guys find a camp, is I want everyone to give me a Constitution save.
Ooh.
I'm just lying here eating pot pie though.
oh
One,
my gosh, one.
Oh my
also,
gosh.
well, 4 technically, but
Okay.
3,
17.
19.
19. Nice. Okay. So
Batman, right?
Winnie and Dav, you feel like you're still feeling okay. The other two have a level of exhaustion at this point.
okay.
But yeah, so you can start
Yeah, I'd
working on
probably
a
just-
short rest if you'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll since I'm gonna be the first to do it, I'll short rest and kind of get myself to at least look at my key points and get some health back. So
I would take a short rest as well. At least
But yeah, I mean, the afternoon looks like it's starting to progress. It's quiet where you are. And you see some birds flying around, but you don't hear or see much else. It's definitely more peaceful than where you just were.
okay. I think yeah, I'll just keep extra I'll just wait until everyone wants to go to bed and then just be on the lookout.
Anybody doing anything before Winnie starts her watch? And you guys rest?
Snoring.
Dad just passed out.
Can I take the short rest before we pass out though? Just to roll
Yeah.
some hit
that's
die?
what we were doing.
Yeah, mechanically, if you want to be up for an hour and then start a long rest, you can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't think so. I think I'd just kind of be watching everyone and see if anybody seems like they really need something. But then I'll after I feel like I've kind of regained a little bit, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, I definitely think I take quite a bit to process everything. Probably longer than she's exhausted. She's slumped against
Right.
a tree or something. I don't know, but she's just thinking through everything. And I think at one point she'll kind of tell the group. Well, I won't do that right now. I'll do it later. But eventually I don't really say much, but I'll go to sleep.
Okay. All right, Winnie, give me a first perception check.
You get a +5 to your perception PS because of the
Oh.
little ability that I have. Everyone does.
Perfect. And that stacks my modifier, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I actually might
Um.
suggest, before I go to bed, actually, can I suggest that we do a 3-person watch, like if someone wants to watch with me? Because I already know I'm not going to be very,
Oh.
like, good at it.
I can stay up with you. I'll wake up with you.
Can we segment it, Mark, so everyone still gets sleep, but you do it in 3? Okay.
I mean, you guys know that after a full rest, you guys are going to be in like the middle of the night, so you can just really take it easy over the next hours if you want to.
That's true. That's very true. Okay, that's perfect then.
Oh, you get a bliss.
Okay. So my first perception roll is gonna be a you said +5, right, Euphemia? Okay. 18 is the first one.
Yeah, the wind is like blowing, and the grass is rustling, but you guys feel like you're in a fairly nice spot. And it is the middle of the day, so it's not
Okay.
too difficult.
Cool. Okay.
I'll just be nice. I'm not going to make you roll again for exhaustion. We'll just let this go through. Who are you going to pass your watch off to?
I think Dab, right? Is that because you guys are?
Yeah, that works.
Or is that still weird? Dude, say steak.
Oh my gosh, steak would be so good right now.
Okay, I just wanted to check. All right, just go back. Go into the tent and go to sleep.
Sarah sold seashell spy ice wall. Dang it! No, I'm not even gonna try that.
You keep adding a lisp on too, so instead of just it's like a full-on like lisp at the end. I don't know why.
Yeah,
That's
so I keep doing this accent. I'm sorry. It's the easiest one. From Swash. It's just the only way I can do the S's.
Yeah, I just go to sleep. I'm gonna be boot.
So yeah, go ahead, give me your perception, Dav. As evening is drawing near. It's not quite, but it might kind of start to hit evening by the time you...
Disadvantage, but +5.
Yes.
So 4. Well.
Okay. Yeah, again, it's nice and peaceful where you're at. Quiet. And definitely a little soothing compared to the desert being so harsh as well. Maybe a little bit of a welcomed change. The grass might be a little itchy though.
Feel the sand in me.
But yeah, you can pass it off to Euphemia if you want. As evening begins to draw near.
Are we doing the two of us then, Eleonora? Okay. So we'll both get up.
Okay.
We have disadvantage from exhaustion,
You
correct?
both have disadvantage, and Eleanor gets a -4.
Well, technically it'd just be a +1 because
Yep.
you get +5. So just disadvantage +1 for you.
4.
The 4, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad actually. 21 with disadvantage
Nice.
Wow.
and the +5.
All right.
Nice.
But as the night,
Glad we decided to do it together.
as the night, the night is fully upon you. You look up and you can see stars and the moon. It's just like a partially cloudy night. but it's very calm and quiet. There's really not that much going on. You lose sight of a lot of the distant things at this point, but yeah, two of you are just left alone in the quiet and the cool of the evening.
I think at one point I'll just excuse myself quietly and go off a little bit closer to the edge of our like 30-foot radius, and leave a couple of flowers for Zydron with another druidic symbol on the ground. Like I just kind of carve it in the dirt for him and sit there for a little bit, and then I'll come back.
No magic?
No magic.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly like, I don't know. It seems like she's so like processing everything.
Mhm.
And like at one point she like just takes out her book and she just kind of like stares at Zydron's name because that was like one of the
No.
last things he did, and just sits there for like a really long time, just kind of like looking at it.
Yeah. The hours of your watch go on. All of you have completed a long rest. Fema, your speed's back to normal. Dab, your S sound
Okay.
is back to normal. You've also grown back to your normal height, Dab, by the end of this. In your sleep.
He did it.
Growing pains. Oh man.
Eleanor, your skin is still the same
Oh.
color.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But it is also like middle of the night right now.
It is 10... 7?
It will be 10:17 when morning comes,
yeah.
yes. Officially 10:17.
The night of 10, or 10:16. Okay.
Do I have -3 now?
You're at
to
-3
everything?
because you've completed your
Okay.
long rest.
So I'll like be like, I'm going to cast a quick spell, and I leave the vicinity a little bit, and I'll try to remove curse on myself.
Okay. How far out are you doing it? From the others?
I'll go 30 feet,
30 feet?
like just within the bubble if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The edge of the bubble.
You're on the edge. Oh man. It is at low. And I rolled double nat ones to make it so there's a mishap. So I'm
Okay.
sorry. Let's see what happens.
Nora.
Your spell does work though. At least you get that.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what this one's gonna be.
We all look over as we feel the mishap spike up our
I know.
backs.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Okay.
Let it be said that I kept all my stuff off in the side
Yeah.
where I went to go do this.
Did you keep like one copper piece on you? Because that turned into rubies. No, just kidding.
That would be so sad.
Sure.
No. No. Okay. Yeah, something
Pretty
happened.
funny,
You're
yeah.
not sure what, but something happened.
Okay.
You okay?
Yes. I like look at my skin.
Your skin is returned to normal.
Sigh a little bit in relief, and I come back.
All right.
Remind me, what was this kid about again? I don't know why I'm like having a hard time
It was a
remembering.
mishap. It like changed. It was when you were helping her vent when she almost died from the
Oh, yeah.
gravediggers.
Changed the color of her skin.
Yes.
It was vacation, Eleanor.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Got a little tan.
Oh my gosh. So I come back and sit down.
I will go off and cast Goodberry, which is first level.
I know. Are you feeling sick? You look a little pale.
I've returned to normal, Davril.
You're
Did
all
you already
good.
forget?
Yeah, sorry, I got used to your tan. My bad.
Oh,
It was a good look.
oh.
Did it work?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay, cool. I will just come back and hand everybody their allotment.
Thank you.
Here's everybody.
All right. So, first of all, thank you. Truly.
I'm sorry. It's just like
Why are
for
you
guys,
sorry?
Oh,
I feel like maybe we didn't do good enough.
I kind of think that was
Maybe.
the best scenario that probably could have happened, and that the way things were playing out.
Once we were discovered, it was a miracle if we got him out. A miracle.
Yeah. It would have been much worse if he wouldn't have gotten out. I think that's the only thing that's made me feel better, I guess, about this whole thing is that at least he's out. Because it didn't seem like he wanted to be there when we saw him. He did not look happy there. So
He didn't. He remembered me.
he wanted to go with you.
He said yes immediately. I think he knew something was wrong there.
Just wish we could have given you more time.
Ironically, my original deal offered to me from death was that Lucy goes in and it was going to be messy. I think it was a bit messier on our end. I hope that Alexander is alive. I don't know how Zydron has made it. That would also be a miracle. I don't know if we can account for 2 miracles in one day.
How close was Alexander to Zydron?
There's no way if that crack ripped through there, if it's anything like the Heaven's Reach one, the chances are so low.
Yeah, but if Alexander has telekinesis and
If
could hold up something.
they may have been able to escape it. Zydron was unconscious, though. I don't know how he...
Could have been a prisoner. Someone to get to you. He's against you.
Maybe.
There's a chance, I'm just saying.
Not a good one.
No. But there's no point assuming you don't know.
I think preparing for what reality might be is wise, though. I asked him to come with me, and I took away someone's father so I could get my son. And that's something I need to live with.
He seemed really protective though. Like there were times he definitely could have gone,
He
moved
could have
or
left, and he
I tried to get him to go, and he did not want to leave me. Which I understand. He seemed like a very noble sort.
And we told he knew. I mean, he's here though, isn't he? I mean, he doesn't know us or anything like that here, but
I mean, I could contact him, but I'm not sure. That would have to be an interesting amount of circumstances. He was very slow to trust, if you remember.
But now maybe we know what to, because some of the reasons he was slow to trust, now we know things that could help, I guess.
Potentially. If anything, telling him about the grave robbers might be something that he would need to know regardless. So I can try.
And he did seem particularly interested in, since it was his relative or whatever who was the necromancer lady, I feel like maybe he was interested in Alexander's situation, since Alexander is like alive and well here. So he seemed, I know we asked him to go and he said yes, and that was very great of him to do. But I don't think it was completely just for, like, I think he was interested himself too. So that could be a reason to contact him here, but also I don't know. I feel like if we told him what happened, he'd do it all over again. I know that's like, it's a lot to assume, but I feel like that's just kind of what he'd think.
I also think just reaching out to him might think we're part of the enemy's group or something. Someone trying to trick him.
Right, that's what I mean. I mean, it could be construed both ways. So I'll have to think. Go ahead.
If we do choose to contact him, I think it should be with a lot of consideration for how that's handled. It's a delicate situation with him not knowing who we are here.
Mm-hmm.
I think even if we're able to hang on, I mean, we didn't even find any information in the house. There wasn't time. We weren't able to talk to Julian to find out information either. So there's not much we can give him right now.
Right now, but
In the
I wonder
future,
if-
perhaps.
yeah, if we find something.
And I only can hope that Death took it upon himself to find someone to guard Julian. It was part of our deal, the extended one, to help me with my son.
And you
So-
did what he asked you to. So you fulfilled your end. That is all you can do.
It's an extension of trust, and I must cling to that until we go back.
I wish we knew leaving, but I think Vinetta will keep him safe the best she can.
Amy, do you know how long Veneta will stay around if Sidron's gone?
I have no clue.
I don't know how it works either.
Well, we've been through worse-ish. Whatever. Not trying to compare. What I'm saying is, we still have more stuff to do. Best thing now is we're here. What are we going to do next? Because we have to figure out something about these cracks.
I agree. This is ridiculous. If we're back in the same timeline, that means when the wizard is alive.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have to talk to him.
Yes. About that and about the curses.
Right.
Is he in Yellowfield? Okay, we're kind of close then.
Well, I think we should
I-
find somewhere close. I mean, I think we should contact Edison and see if he can speed up the process, if we can find somewhere he knows to meet us.
I also don't know if we should
Faster.
be going into like heavens or cities or heavily populated areas. It feels kind of scary to even. I feel like we're
Well,
all ticking
here-
time bombs. But...
Here, we're fine. There's no mishap cracks here, dear.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, I keep forgetting which line we're in. This is confusing.
Yeah, I'm having a hard
Okay.
time keeping that straight right now.
Okay.
So that we're in timeline B.
Two.
B. Yes. Yes. So
So we're
Edison
not-
is alive. And we can talk to him potentially. Maybe he can get us to
To
Yellowfield
Yellowfield.
quickly. But
yeah, that'd be good.
what is in both places is the grave robbers in Heaven's Reach. And they tried to kill me, in both places. So that is something we must look out for and be very careful about.
Yeah.
Right.
Great, you get a blessing.
Thank you.
This is the timeline that North Fork got hit bad, right? Or is that...
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, another thing I was thinking. That if something attacks us that seems not good, that I can absorb, are there souls here? There are copies of people.
Is this the copy world?
This is,
do you think?
we don't know, but
We don't know that.
I absorbed a soul in the other one. If I
Yeah.
trotted off back to Shadowrock, found the same guard, and absorbed that soul again, what would happen? Do
Guess
you
we
see
can
what I'm
find
saying?
out. Yeah.
Curious. In any of Dav's reading, and not that he's like specifically done deep research on it, is the concept of multiverses or multi layers or anything like that a concept in this world at all?
I think Vari said that to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys have already rolled for this, and
Mm-hmm.
it is something that would be very theoretical, but not something that would be proven
Right.
in any way.
Would there be any talk about if multiverse would be individual souls or if they'd be like echoes of one person or anything?
It's all
Again, that's,
theories, so
that'd be beyond, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if going back to what Vari saying with this multiverse idea, could just be different versions of people.
Right.
Ones where the gods are here, ones that they're not, ones that learn played singing, some that don't. I mean, who knows, right?
Even like
Yes.
when we died, like I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any weirdness. You know what I mean? Like we all died there. Nothing really. Presumably,
Don't know
whatever
if we
happened to my.
died. I don't think we died that
I
first
don't
time.
think we did either.
I'm the only one that has died.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
like
thought we did when we went into the crack, but I think we
It
just
don't
felt
think
like
we did.
dying, but
no, but I
we
mean,
didn't.
like we
Oh, the first
died,
time.
like not even no, like our like the other us, our copy is somewhere.
Mm.
Died
Oh,
at some point.
I apologize. Yes.
That's okay. No, it's I think so. If our copies died before, it's like not that we didn't notice anything. It wasn't like a thing that
Like connected to
You
us, yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I think maybe I guess getting the soul would be a good way to find out if like they're just copies or if we are actually like two completely separate people.
Right.
Bye.
So, it just something I just thought I would mention it because it might help us understand more of what this place is if the opportunity arises.
If it does help, back home, we used to have this thing called the scientific method. So you create a hypothesis. Does eating a soul of the same person still affect? You know, so that could be the thing we try, and then you have to echo it and find evidence to then make sense of the hypothesis. This is a really fun hypothesis for me that is a little bit more real than theoretical. So
Yes, that is what I just said, right?
yeah.
All right. You just
No, I just meant like putting a name to it and like.
I see. So you
So
want
we
to
can-
put terms on
I
it.
want to
That
write a
makes
paper
sense.
about it someday. Yeah,
Oh, of course. Then go for it.
awesome. Scientific method. All right.
Maybe you don't name my name when you do it, but
No, you never do. It's anonymous.
oh,
You know,
good.
until you want to be published, then it's the theory of diffuser souls, you know, or something. Oh, that's a good one. Writing that down.
All right. So, Heaven's Reach.
Oh,
Right.
I think we should let Edison know that we're back.
Yes.
Another idea was we were talking about researching ancient magic that is north of us. If we want to try and see if there's anything there,
Well, the wizard knows ancient magic.
that is also true.
So I think
Well,
that was
sooner we
our
can get
biggest
there-
lead.
I do agree that I think the wizard. Yeah.
I
At
think
least
the sooner we can find a landmark for Edison to meet us, the faster we can get to Yellowfield.
I agree.
I mean, if we're where we think we are, we might be able to even go north to Pureview faster than Heaven's Reach. Depending.
can ask him if he wants to meet there or if he would rather us get to Heaven's Reach.
Sure.
Or meet us on the road. Who knows?
Yes, I think he has to go to like specific locations.
He has to know where he's teleporting to, I would assume.
You don't think he's traveled these roads?
Well, I'd like a tree beside this random road. I don't think he'll be able to.
If we come across like, the Dancing Duck Inn or something.
If there's an
Maybe.
inn or something, but maybe we don't know until we ask him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I can contact him right now if you like. I think also contacting Heidi
Yeah,
just to tell her we're back.
yeah.
At this one?
You. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you would like, would you like to?
Yeah.
You know, this one doesn't like you very much.
No, that's fine. I'm used to that. Plus, you were so, like used to the one where she didn't like you. So I think it's my turn.
Okay, what are you going to say? Because now you're worrying me with how blithe you are about it.
I don't know. What do you guys want me to say?
Well, she gave us a bunch of jobs actually, and we didn't do them. So, one
we're
is on
back.
the way
Ready
to
to do
Lakeside.
one if we want.
I think we can just let her know that we're back and we'll start on something as soon as we have the
If we
opportunity
can.
to.
Heading
Yeah.
to Yellowfield, and then we'll be aiming for Lakeside, I'm guessing. Afterwards, if we're here long enough.
Potentially.
Any
Whatever.
updates for us?
Next. Yes, updates would be good.
Anything else?
Well, it is
Not
night
for
right now,
Heidi.
so
Yeah.
we can probably do it in the morning. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
I have a couple questions for Edison, if you don't mind, Eleonora.
Sure. Do you want to write
When
them
you're ready.
down, or?
Get me excited.
I can.
What time is it right now, Mark?
Middle of the night.
Okay. So we can wait till morning and I can talk to him. He seems the sort that would be up late, but I don't want to disturb his rest if he's not, so.
Sure.
Do we have a way to get a hold of Igdin, by the way?
Don't we have a
We-
stone still?
We can also try that. We did tell Heidi to mention it to him in a letter.
So this Idkin, we would think, it's been a while, I would think a letter would have gotten to him.
Perhaps.
This is
In
the
the
one we
office.
haven't gained the trust of, though, right?
Correct.
We have talked to him, right? We've kind of told him the deal.
Not this
No.
one.
None?
Heidi did.
Oh, I thought we did. Okay.
But Heidi may have sent a letter. I just don't know if it reached him yet.
Yeah, that's
so.
right.
A little selfish, but just trying to see if Kendra's okay. I don't think he'd say
Yeah.
though.
He didn't even say in the other one.
But if we're in Yellowfield,
With everything
maybe
going on.
Right.
if we're in Yellowfield, maybe after we meet him, we could ask.
I don't think
ask.
that's selfish to ask, Davril.
It's certainly worth checking.
See Dav just kind of lay back. It's like the first time he's like shown emotion about stuff in a while. He's like kind of hiding it himself.
So we can just prepare ourselves, get cleaned up. We can get on the road as soon as it's dawn, if you guys would like, after we contact everybody.
Is there running water nearby that we would hear or notice, Mark?
No.
No?
Nope.
I will go off to our edge of our 30-foot and cast create water. Oh, it's fine again at first level.
All
He
right.
just like cast it on us and then just like force us, give us a shower.
Multiple castings. Why not? No mishap.
Hooray!
I will bring back our little containers full of water.
Someone tried to get that raise mishap in just before you cast your spell too. Unfortunately, I
Beat
didn't
ya.
see it
Beat you
until
to it.
after I rolled. But now it's
Beat
up
ya.
fire.
I will
That's
take
funny.
all my clothes from the desert and I'll
Yeah.
fold them up into like a square as much as I can, and then I'll go to the corner and I'll cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. Nice.
I love
No,
the
I was just
I'll
gonna
also
folded
include
mentality.
Witty
my-
chocolate stained shirt.
Yay.
No mishap.
She looks slightly cheered and then comes back.
I was just gonna sit there and like bird bath my face off and stuff from all the
Bird
dust,
bath.
and then try and wash off anything that I can. It's still gonna be dusty, but
Mike,
all
you
the
got a
blood
blessing.
from the fights, from the fight, at least.
Yeah, same. Just cleaning my stuff off a little bit.
Yep.
It should be bloody and dusty.
Right.
This is a lot more of just pouring water on himself and just getting sand out of the main stuff, and then he doesn't care about cleaning himself up at the moment. But Dav, in the meanwhile, is going to I don't know what the word is. Get out his emotions. He's going to take out his armor that he has, the scale one, and then he's going to continue trying to repurpose that as much as he can. For now, obviously he needs to get back to a city or blacksmith to finish it, but just kind of repurpose as much as he can for trying to prepare to make studded leather.
Cool.
think
Give me
at
a
some
tinkering
point-
check for that.
I don't know why I was forgetting this. It's Dex plus proficiency, right?
For this one, I will say, because you're more prepping, I'll say intelligence.
Okay.
Mm.
19?
Yeah, you feel like you're making some progress, again, getting those plans together and kind of looking at what pieces would probably be best to scrap for other things and how it could be all put together.
I think at 1.2 he's going to start sketching a little symbol, and maybe not like in a like huge spot on there, but like maybe like one right near the collar that's similar to the same symbol that Kendra put on the wizard book, or like something just to add in and like leather working on the leather, just for like symbology.
Is he like sitting on the ground over there? Or what's he
Probably.
doing?
Yeah.
At some point, Euphemia is just gonna come by and like kind of crouch next to him and watch him for a little bit. And then she'll just say really quietly, "You made a very nice cat."
Thanks. I guess.
Such a compliment. Coming from her.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
I'm
know
sorry
to take
that
it first.
I know. I'm sorry it happened in the middle of a fight, but
Oh. I can't say I like it as much as you, but thanks. Did you see that one claw attack though? That was really weird. I
What
didn't know
claw
that
attack?
was like I was right when I was turning into a cat. It's supposed to be like my rapier is pretty epic.
it took me a while to figure out it was you because Perceiva had me cornered, so I
yeah.
didn't see that.
I probably look like a freak out cat just being like just flying off, but that was wild. But I'm glad we got Julian out. Sometimes I keep
you did it
replaying
really-
it. Mm.
Yeah. I think you did what you could. I think you thought fast on your feet.
Thanks. Keep on replaying it and wondering if we had just left the mine and not gotten Perceiva to see us, if things would have gone any different. I know it's not fair to replay it, but
How would we know? We had nothing to bring back.
yeah, I don't think we would have made it much into that place without setting off alarms.
Seemed like it was to the gills. There's no way.
No, but you did really good too. I think we did a lot better as a team than we have in the past.
It was
We
still
just
really
need
scary.
more.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. And I think without Zydron, we would have not have done it. You doing all right?
I don't know.
Fair. Well, more about your stuff though. Are you okay?
It's just another step, and I expect it's going to get worse.
Get my book on it. I'll get my eyes on a book soon enough. I want to learn about these curses real bad.
I would just like to poke a little and hope that we don't cause too much damage to people around us. We need to be careful in Yellowfield.
Good point.
She'll just get up after that. She's just gonna walk away.
Okay.
She's
It's
used up
almost
her
like-
words. She's used up her words for the day. It's like almost a little abrupt. Like,
You're like, you kind of had that like awkward pause when you first got there, and then it was like the same as at the end. I'm like,
yep.
okay.
Like social battery drained.
It's like the total opposite of
Well,
Dab too, because Dab will like
I
fill
know.
the silence. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
ramble on.
Oh yeah. She just goes silent. She's like, nope, that's empty. I'm leaving now. That's what I need to say.
There does seem to be a little bit more of a smile on his face after she leaves. So. Mission accomplished.
Good.
One little flavor thing I'm going to throw in there just for you guys to be aware of. Because I don't think any of you use magical healing, you guys are going to get scars from those things. The magical healing prevents scarring, but the way you guys just bandage yourself up, you guys will get scars from your wounds. Yes, Rachel.
I was
have a lot of them.
resurrected.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
Would
got
you?
put at 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
you still had wounds, it's just you were alive.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like,
the way you did that was,
oh,
I got
okay.
turned into a cow.
Oh,
Can I go home?"
Can
Oh, cool.
I go home?
The scars are in the cat
Yes.
form, actually. So
Yeah, Perceiva did a number on me, so that will be a fun memory to keep
We'll look cooler
forever
in
now.
battle scars.
those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little way that I run magical healing versus hit
Mhm.
dice
No,
healing.
I like that. I think it's
For
cool.
sure.
I like that.
No, I agree.
Might as well get a scar to commemorate my 400 times being stabbed in the stomach.
Yes, you might as well have something for it, right?
Ooh.
Something to show.
I imagine
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All Might, just the whole like just the wound just won't go away. So good.
Yeah.
Like when you're resurrected, like it is closed, but there's still like that scar in there. It's not like bleeding out
Right.
as you do it, but
Mm-hmm.
like there is a marking on you, like through your midsection, multiple times now.
Yes.
So
Oh, because she did it twice? Is
so
that what you mean?
I mean,
there-
you've been killed,
You've been killed
more than
multiple
once
times.
Yeah.
in the same
Well, yeah,
spot.
I don't know. I just am not sure if we used
Yeah.
healing afterwards or whatever, so.
no, there's at least
Before, I
2
think
wounds
they
though
did.
from your guess in Perceiva.
Sure.
Did that guard
do
who
that.
crit me? Did he make? Did he get a bullseye right in the middle of my head?
Ouch! Right there.
Was he crit?
Yeah, maybe we touch that one up. Come here. Okay. That's where this must land.
But yeah, anybody else doing anything? Again, it's nighttime still.
Yeah. I will change back into my normal clothes.
Okay.
And wash the stuff out of my hair as best I can.
Okay.
I will give Winnie's clothes back that are now cleaned.
When you give him back, she'll be like, wait, and give you like a little folded up note, and it's like it's just a picture of like what I saw, like Julian being on Veneta, like away, like but like a nice little sunset. And like,
Oh my gosh!
That's really cute.
I know you couldn't see him, but maybe it looked like that. That's what it looked like.
That is cute.
So
My
yeah.
heart is breaking.
Sorry, my water bottle stopped. So loud.
And there it is.
Breaking my house. Oh my gosh.
I
Anyway.
didn't hear it. All I saw was your face make like a really funny expression.
And it's really, it's like this thing, it's full of water. It's like, oh good, I thought someone was breaking into my window. Yeah, that's all.
Passed by way in the distance.
And then also you see just shoved her clothes back into her bag. Like her
It's like
dirty
mine's
bag.
like I had folded it like so nicely for her too. It's like perfectly folded, and I
She's
just
like,
kind
oh,
of like
thank you. Just shoves it back in. It's like, oh, thanks. And then that's it. But she's not like super
Winfred.
cheery. I think it'll be like still kind of somber, but like also like trying to be hopeful, but like kind of still.
Winifred, this is a very precious gift. Thank you.
I'm sorry that you didn't get to say goodbye to him, but hopefully you'll see him again soon.
That is my hope. But
And if we wanted to do it again, we know the whole layout here, so
we do. That was my
It's ready to
thought.
go again.
just do it again. We can do it flawlessly. Not really, but we can do a way better job.
We know exactly
Oh,
what to
man.
avoid. Yes, I'm already thinking about that.
Did it? I don't remember if I don't know if I like heard a lot about this. Did anyone seem concerned about the crack that was there, or did Alexander, did Pasiva, anyone seem concerned about like,
When I spoke of it,
yeah, and even like killing it? Because I know you said that not to kill us, but it didn't seem like they even cared.
they were very focused on telling me that I was sick and I needed help. That was what they said almost every time they
Like robot
chance
kind
to
of.
speak.
Oh, I don't know if that's a thing here. Like, I don't know, like they were like enchanted or something.
I have no idea. It was
Such an odd
strange.
thing to say.
That is
It
strange.
was odd in the context.
Like it didn't sound right.
Just I don't understand. It's
You
like they
was-
were keeping up a facade, but the facade was broken. I was dangling in midair. Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
That is
Maybe.
strange.
Are we all in this conversation? Is it just you guys?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was in
Yeah,
the camp
just camp.
handing clothes off and stuff.
Ding, ding. Maybe it's an illusion or something, like makes their mind see only what he wants them to see.
Could be. I wasn't even able
Or
to
if they're,
test
like-
the modified memories theory.
Did they seem obviously not like I know Alexandra didn't, but Perciva did she seem different from the last time you saw her even?
Just angry I was there. I don't think I've ever seen her that angry, but it lines up with what they told me not to do.
Yeah.
She was still very protective of Julian. I don't know if you noticed that either.
You did.
So it seems that she did as I asked. To some extent.
So if anything, she'll probably be the one that comes after him. Yeah.
If she survived, I don't.
Well,
She was right there, wasn't she? If she's the one who did it, then I think she'd be the first one to.
She
or
was
getting in her
fast.
own
Maybe
way
she
of
should escape
bringing
it.
people
But
back. Sorry.
what?
Sorry. I'm just saying, unless they have their own way of bringing people back.
I don't think you can from a mishap crack. It's done.
We don't know if it was a mishap crack or if it was just crushed under rubble.
Well, she was right there though at the
She was
source
right
for
there.
She was the stab that started it.
Do we know if the crack went to Eleonora though?
It originates from the person that dies.
Yeah. That's what happened last time in Heaven's Reach, so I'm
That
going
is
off
what
that
happened in
assumption.
Heaven's Reach.
Okay.
You didn't
I thought it
see
was the
exactly what
crack there.
happened this
Yeah.
last
Right.
time.
But
that
based
is what
off of that,
happened
I'm going
from
off that
Heaven's
assumption.
Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason that other guy seemed to be able to get away was he was so fast. He was so fast. So maybe
If she was fast
unless
enough,
she was
then
that
maybe.
then maybe.
She's
She didn't
fast.
seem that fast.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe not. I just don't know.
But so I don't know. Yes, Devil, you are fast.
Right.
So
Chink, chink, and pass, chink.
I'm sorry, Daryl, but this is my
No,
brother
he's not
and my
saying that out
friend.
loud. He's not saying that out loud.
I
It's
know,
okay.
but I think in general she's just kind of like, this is my brother and my friend we're talking about here,
Yeah.
not an enemy. Might be dead. But either way, we can only find out later. So, I'm sorry. I just don't want to make light of it. I know they were very scary, and there is much pain that has happened there, but it's not them.
Sorry.
I'm not trying to make light of it, as in being disrespectful to them. But we can't just sit here and take the weight of everything. We're gonna crack eventually. I'm not saying to not take it seriously, and I know all of us are in this together. All of us would have died for you there. Died for Julian. Died to save Alexander. We're all in. Sorry, some of us just have different ways to deal with the stress.
I should be showing you three nothing but gratitude anyway. And I just stand up and I kiss each of your foreheads again, like before the mission started.
Thanks.
I think I would just squeeze your arm as you step up to me.
My son was the priority. I will have grief if I've lost everything in Shadow Rock, and I will take that as my responsibility. You do not have to. I do not want you to. But I may be dealing with things in my own way as well. But if Julian is alive by the time we get back, which he better be, then I will have no regrets.
If there's a way we can help repair or even fix what's been done, I would be happy to do that.
Thank you. Was the mine hit?
No, luckily I remembered that you were talking about people being trapped down there, so I had a momentary bad idea and then focused the crack back at the mountain. So
Away from the mine.
yeah.
As far as we know, then.
All right. That's good. So there may still be people to save, potentially.
Yeah, thank you for telling
Still.
us that, because I made a big difference. I almost forgot.
Tried to give you all the relevant information I could.
Oh yeah, very relevant. I just remembered black smoke coming from that thing. That was weird. Very ominous.
Everything there was wrong.
Are we waiting until tomorrow to start traveling, or do we or till the daytime to start traveling? Or are we traveling at
We
night?
can travel at dawn. We just have to contact
Yes.
Edison.
Yeah.
There's
And
no point
Heidi.
traveling one direction until we know what
Right.
place to meet him at. He hands
So,
the crystal back to Eleanor. You can just talk to Heidi.
oh, you didn't want to?
Not anymore.
Takes it.
Nope. I want it back, but just not in this moment. So
Sure. She looks at him and like She looks like if it was any other day, she probably would take the time to like dig, but she does not have the energy. She just takes it.
He's making noise. That's all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It feels like we haven't played everyone interacting in a few weeks because we've been so like mission heavy. So I forgot how much those like us two just bicker so much.
They really do.
I forgot. I was like confused by the annoyance that was just like coming out of me.
He's like, whoa, geez, okay. All
Like,
right,
Eleanor, you big jerk, you just saved your son. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I think we'd probably, unless there's anything else, I think, we'd just get ready and then wait till dawn to contact some people.
So you're staying here until dawn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess, can I scout just to make sure, just scout out the area and kind of just make sure there's nothing scaly in the night that's, I don't know. Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, as you guys have been around, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
That's
very good.
It's calm.
I was thinking like giant spider comes, I just don't want anything to catch us off guard right now. So
yeah, where you are, you feel like you're relatively safe. So you wait until dawn, and the sun begins to rise on the 17th day of this month. I think we'll take a break and come back and see where you guys go from here and what new details you will uncover. So stick around, friends. We'll be back shortly and get into the second half. See you all shortly. Alright, we are back, everybody, and ready for our second half of the session here. And I'm pretty sure I muted everybody, so we should be good. But our party waited till dawn to begin their travels or contact people, so I guess pick up as you see the sun rising in the east, kind of over the forest, that direction. What are you guys doing?
Edison first.
Sure.
All right. You had questions. Would you like to tell me now, or after I establish some contact?
Just see if he's there first, I guess.
Sure. So I'll take out my book.
She'll like come
Check.
stand near you, like not super far away. But...
Just check for messages randomly if anything randomly changed for some reason.
Oh.
Okay, just just in case. And I will message Edison. I'll write, Edison, it's Eleanor. We are back. How are things?
So you see written back, good to hear from you, Eleonora. Things are fine. Disappeared kind of suddenly, but things are okay.
Yes, we went back to the other place, complete with a new marking. I think right now we're close to Heaven's Reach. In between Heaven's Reach and Purview. Is it Purview or
Peer review.
Purview?
View.
Okay.
Peer review, like a peer-reviewed article. Yeah, peer review.
The scholars live there.
It's next to abstract. It's fine. Thanks for liking that joke, Ashley. That was nice of you.
That was good.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something.
I got you.
That
I
was
got
bad
you.
joke. It was not worthy of anyone listening.
It took me a second, but I got there for you.
Okay. So you tell them where you are. Is that just what you end with? Just telling him you're between...
Yeah, I'm still assuming it's like sending like 25 words, so.
Yeah.
Unless I could just keep going, but.
Okay. I mean, he'll just say back, I am in Heaven's Reach right now.
Oh, does he say anything else? Okay. She'll say, shortly after we went back to the other place, we realized we do know a source on ancient magic. If that's helpful to you.
He just writes back, that could be interesting, but I'm not sure on the source. How much I need to know about it? Is that more your thing?
Is it Hunric Stevens? That's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunric Stevens in Yellowfield. Potentially. If we make it to you, could you take us there? As our time is always erratic. And he is not alive in the other place.
There's a pause.
We give it to Ryan.
Jumping in, asking for favors immediately.
The equivalent of like the little like ellipses going in and out in their text. Like he's like about to answer, and then like,
Typing
you're, like
he's like,
you're just waiting there for his response.
You cannot find your own way.
It's like, how long is it through
That's
the
a hike.
forest?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's like 2 weeks or something,
Uh,
roughly.
to get to Yellowfield, it's probably. Let me look at my map. I think it's like 9 days from Heaven's Reach. Let me double check. I have this all broken down. 11 days from Heaven's Reach to Lakeside, and then from Lakeside to Yellowfield. So 11 days total.
Okay. All right. That is 11 days, roughly, of travel. 11 days of which I'm not sure how long we will be around. If ancient magic was the next step in trying to figure out what was going on with this curse, that is why I asked you. I'm not trying to take advantage of you. And then she writes, I just don't know how long we'll be here.
He will write and say, I can take you there, but I'm not staying as I need to get back once I drop you off.
That is perfectly acceptable. Do you want us to meet you in Heaven's Reach?
You said you're near Pierview and Heaven's Reach?
We're in between, yes. From what we can gather. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
How quick do you need to get there?
I look at the others. I mean, I don't know what he means by that question, but
I think he probably wants to know if he needs to transport to us first, and then if we have time to get to him. I guess. I think.
yes.
Maybe not, but.
So there's a pause on her end for a second, and then she writes back, I mean, we would like to get there quick. I'm not sure why you're asking.
I can meet you at the old Marigold Inn. Might save you a little bit of time.
Do we feel like we could navigate from there? Or to here?
Hope so.
You should ask him if it's north or south on the road, maybe.
You guys have passed the old Marigold Inn. It is
In the past,
a day
yeah.
out to the east of Heaven's Reach by the fork in the
Oh
road.
yeah, okay.
Yes.
We'd assume it's south of here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say that works just fine. We are quite turned around, so we'll probably have to find the road in the first place. But do you want us to just tell you when we're there?
Yes, tell me when you're there, and I'll let you know if you need to go to Heaven's Reach or if I can meet you.
Sure. That works. We can exchange anything that we might have found, too. Information. And I look to Euphemia. What did you have?
Did he get a chance to check on Electa? Is she okay? And has there been any update on my mom?
Sure.
She's got her arms crossed. She's walking back and forth next to you.
Are we gonna tell him that he's?
Probably
the
not
other-
right now.
Okay.
We
we probably should mention
sort
it
that
all.
out
should we?
at some. We'll
Okay.
sort that out in a minute. Euphemia would like to know how her mother is doing, if there's any changes in her.
As far as I've heard, she has had no change.
She also wants to know if you were able to contact her mentor, Electa.
I did send her a letter.
Perfect. Well, I will get in contact with you soon. I hope you are well.
You're not dead.
Thank you for working with our erratic nature. It's greatly appreciated.
Remind me, if you asked him to go to her, right? Okay, so yes, he did go. Then he did visit and say.
Oh,
I was
Okay.
confused
Yeah, I
with your.
asked if
I was
he would
confused with your
go.
letter versus him going.
Because-
Sorry.
I told him I wrote a letter.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
can
yes.
you go make sure she's alive, please?
Yes.
That's-
She's fine. He'll say that she's fine. He did check in on her. She's
Oh,
fine.
Okay.
you want me to tell him anything on your behalf, dear?
Just thank you.
Euphemia says thank you.
The game
seems-
telephone.
Relieved. And on behalf of all of us, thank you for working with our erratic nature. You are greatly appreciated.
You see written back. We need to solve this case. When will you be ready?
Eleanor, all right. Isn't ancient magic the next step on solving it? That's what we're doing.
Perhaps. But I don't want to
What
wait
if something
until
happened
something
with-
happens again.
You're
Please
reading
answer.
these responses to us, right? Like you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if something happened over it gone, or if he found something.
I'm
Like
worried about.
if he's really busy, if he's really worried about timing and stuff, I do wonder if maybe like something happened. Like
I
another
will
girl or
write.
something.
Did something else happen?
I've been having more nightmares.
Okay. Interesting.
Anything specific?
No. But it worries me that things might be ramping up.
And they know that he's on to them.
Have you
Does he have
had
a marking?
a marking?
No.
Have you woken up injuring yourself or others?
No.
I understand why you're worried. That's why we're here. Hopefully this is the next step.
What you need to do, make sure you do it quickly.
We will try to get to the meeting point as soon as possible. So, if he doesn't respond.
Just says I'll see you there. Let me know.
She shuts the book. He's very focused.
Well, if he's having more nightmares, that's not a good sign.
We have not. Is it because we haven't looked at it?
We've
And we
been
haven't
distracted, I
provoked them.
guess. Do we usually get nightmares in one place or the other more? Or have it's been about the same?
Both.
from what I-
It's been about
Okay.
the same. We haven't. I mean, there hasn't been much time to think about details and questions and.
Yeah, we haven't had any since we were focused on Julian.
Right.
We kind of decided not to provoke anything because of that.
I was trying not to. I mean, I thought about my family a little, but I was actively trying not to go there.
Wait,
And
so
I
every
think
time
at some point we need to, but
Right.
every time we've switched randomly here and only by cracks or something there. Is that right?
yes. Mm-hmm.
So randomly, so they seem to have more power here in the sense they can pull us, like, or kick us, boot us to the other place. But that one something has to trigger it.
Maybe unrelated.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I just think it's weird we've never randomly disappeared in the other place before, besides like if someone dies or if we've like been by a crack.
I'm like packing up our camp while we're talking.
Yeah.
At this point.
We should start moving.
Yeah.
Trying to get as much done as we can while we are here. We've been trying to get to Henrik Stevens for a very long time.
Yeah.
I will say this now before we meet up with Edison. Just a reminder that he does not know about my marking, and I would like to keep it that way unless it gets a little desperate. And the person that works for Henrik is an Ismeda follower. So
Right.
I'm now visibly loyal to death. So
We
I
probably
won't
should
roll up
mention
my
anything about-
sleeves or anything.
I don't want to mention anything to Edison about him being not alive, right? Or should we tell him?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So like eventually,
know.
and we did tell
I
him that
kinda
like,
think-
hey, we're talking to you over there, and eventually he's gonna ask like, oh, have you talked to me over there? And we're gonna be like, well, maybe, we have, we did.
I think we need to explain why we were gone for 2 weeks and came back empty-handed, other than Stevens. So it's better to
It's
now.
fine. I can tell him. It's probably better
We
that
didn't-
they know that there's something going on in Heaven's Reach anyway.
Yeah.
Well, as well as we have now a unique situation where we don't have someone pulling the strings and the threads on this case on that side, unless someone else
That's
takes
what
over
I mean.
for Edison.
I think. Well, Heaven's Reach is destroyed. I mean, Watchlight is
Well, they have
the
other
headquarters of
offices,
Watchlight. There
but-
is. Right. But
So
it might be a
we
while
are
before
the
anybody
ones.
picks that up.
We're the ones pulling the threads. So now we get to look at the difference between only us pulling the threads versus working with Edison. It can be very telling when nothing happens, just as much as when a lot happens.
Seems like he just
True.
wants to know all the facts. I don't think we should hide anything from him.
It's all right with me. I think we can tell him. He doesn't seem like the type that will be destroyed by information like that. I think he will be fine.
I agree.
So,
Okay.
all right. Shall we pack up?
Yeah.
Do we know the direction to actually go, or do we have a vague
gonna
idea?
say, I think we would aim to amble south. I guess we would guess south for sure we'll hit the road eventually, but it's a matter of if we want to try and
If that was my
angle
question, is
forest or
what
away. But
heading are you guys taking?
So we had well, I know Euphemia had a pretty good survival check. If she was
I
to
do as
face
well.
directly north, or what we would expect north based on the sun, would the mountains feel like the summit is right in front of us or slightly to the left of us? Because that would tell us
how far
if we're on the
over?
right or left side of the road.
Well, you can't see the full mountain range from where you are. You can just see some of it off in the distance.
I mean, if we go directly south, we'll hit the road eventually. But it's a matter of if we're on one side or the other.
Yeah.
If we want to try and reach it or not.
Yeah, I say we just go direct south, because if we're on the left side of the road,
That's kind of what I was thinking.
yeah, that could be bad.
Either way, we'll get to that point, and we should maybe be able to make a better guess once we get
Yeah.
to the road.
I agree.
Theoretically, just throw this out there. From your heading, if you head more of a southwest direction, you'll either hit the city, most likely, because it's pretty
Right.
big, or
Right.
you would, like, was it southwest or whatever? Not fully southwest, but
Mhm.
We
Uh,
parallel the road.
Right.
you might hit Heaven's Reach if you're on one side of the road. You might hit the road on the other side.
Mhm.
But-
Sure.
I think that.
That'd be
I think
okay.
that
If you're
makes
looking for
sense.
speed.
I would.
Rather than just going
Yeah.
Yeah, I
directly
would
south.
angle just
but
a bit. Yeah, I think we can angle just a bit.
with the 20, I'll
Can I-
give you
can I
that
help?
at least. But
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I did roll pretty high.
so you begin your journey, heading southwest, and take off right early in the morning at dawn. What pace do you guys want to travel at?
What do we do? Normal most of the time?
Yeah.
Normal,
Are
then
these- are
stealthy
these,
if we
like-
see something.
Yeah, is this area known to be dangerous since we're off the road, or is it like, since it's closer to the city, is it relatively safer?
You
Than your
guys
average.
are, from your understanding, one of the most safest places in
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
besides the city.
Oh.
So-
Yeah. Yeah.
We can go
we
fast.
go
then, I
fast?
guess.
Speed. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let's do
that's
speed.
fine.
And
Yeah.
obviously stop if we hear something or notice something, we can like stop and
This is
figure
going to
it
be the
out.
montage where the wizard, the dwarf, and the elf start running through the hills of New Zealand.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well,
dun, dun.
Here's the thing. Aren't Winnie and Dev, aren't you kind of fast?
Yeah, I'm not fast. I think I'm only 45. I don't know. I think you're at 55, aren't you? Yeah.
Only when I'm blade singing.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah, 45.
45 as well.
Well,
Like I could be
I
for
can.
a minute or so, but
I think I could. I would look at Eleonora and just say, "Do you know how to ride a horse?"
I would
Would you like
say
to go?
yes, Mark.
I'm that way.
Equestrian seems like something she would be into.
Why not?
That's why I asked.
Yes, because we take vacations at Rise and ride horseback around on wonderful
I
meadows.
was like, rich girl, I know how to ride
imagine,
a
Yes.
horse.
Yeah.
imagine
Sure.
someone
I
that
don't
pulls the
understand.
reins for her, like the whole
my
time,
God.
and like, of course I know how to ride a horse.
Oh my god.
Sure, especially since it sounds like it won't be a wild horse that you'll be riding. This could be a
Yeah.
possibility.
I'll make it
Yeah.
hard mode just for you.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Like, of
Sorry,
course.
it's a reflex.
Of course, I know how to ride horse. Yes.
I
Well,
also
we could-
have a long strider that could add some speed to us as well.
We
So-
could travel pretty fast that way. I mean, I can only do it for maybe 6 hours today, but it's something.
Just be careful with how many spells we cast and things like that.
Well, mine's
Just
not.
If we run in-
outside. Mine is though. Yeah.
So, Euphemia's planning to wild shape to a horse.
Mhm.
And
What's your
then
speed with the horse?
60.
Okay.
I'll
Hmm.
keep pace with you guys, or maybe go a little ahead, but I'll mostly keep pace with you guys.
So
I just figured it's faster than 30.
Eleanor would be riding, so it would
Yeah.
just be the three of us. Okay.
I don't know.
will.
Would I be slowed down if I'm carrying her? But I'm pretty strong.
with your size category, I think you're a large.
Yeah,
I don't think that would slow you down.
sweet.
I think if it's one size category above, it doesn't slow down the speed.
Yeah.
I remember right. That's how I'm just gonna rule it though, because it doesn't make sense for a horse to be like something
would
like,
be-
I'm so slow now
Yeah.
because I'm
would-
holding a
It
rider.
would be weird if a riding.
That's the whole
legit
point.
riding horse is the stats, so I feel like that's not. that
I'm
would be a
pretty
little
sure
silly.
because it's a size category above, it does not get reduced.
Okay.
I will cast Longstride at 2nd level and target both Winnie and myself
Okay.
to give us 10 more feet.
Nice.
So,
I'm a
Forgot you
ground
could do-
horse, by the way. That's very important.
You get a mishap, Dev,
there it is.
but the spell does work.
And if I turn into a box, you guys can just carry me. So.
There you go.
Cool.
Perfect. The convenient box transformation.
Yes,
You
that would
can put
actually
stuff
be
inside of
cat
me
would
if you
be.
want. I don't know how that'd work when I turn back, but
Dav, please
uh-oh.
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use a blast because I've gotten a lot of blasts today.
Only
I might even
one
just
counts
do
though.
Well, yeah, it's fine. 12, yeah, 16.
16. Okay.
Tempted to use the reroll too.
You feel your stomach kind of like churn. You're not sure if it's the pot pies or something, but you're able to hold back and are able to go from there.
Pies are so good. That definitely is not it.
I mean, they were in a backpack for a
They're
while.
fine.
In the desert for
Yeah, oh, gross.
Just crunchy.
like a day and a half.
Oof. So yeah, I'm at 55s, and you were at. I think we're the same, right? You're at 45 as well, without it.
Winnie, I think.
Sorry, I was trying to say that. I'm at 45 without it, so you said
Yeah.
plus 10, so it'd
So we'd
be
both be 55 for an hour.
And I'm at
just a
60.
little
So-
slower than the horse.
Traveling 55 basically through on your journey, relatively
Cool.
quick. I would
It was only
say
last an hour, so
yours only lasts an hour though.
Okay.
Okay.
I can recast it a couple times, but
Okay. Would you recast it?
yeah, I mean, I got 2 more 2nd levels if we want to push through the day.
Okay. So 1 hour goes
Another-
by and you're recasting.
So as long as no one stops me, yeah.
What are you saying, Rachel?
I
Just
have
a
3
really-
hours at that speed, so if you have 3 hours at
Yeah,
that,
I'll go.
it at least buys us a little bit more headway than
I'm
not.
fine doing it
At
for
least
now.
on one wild shape. So
I just wanted to say a stupid detail that Eleanor rides side saddle.
I was just thinking
I was
that.
wondering,
Of course she does.
Like a lady.
It's important for
course.
me to note.
She's a
Very
lady.
proper.
Dab goes over to
She's
Woody.
a
She's
lady.
gonna regret that later, trust me.
All right. So your second casting, as you guys have felt some mishap energy go up, does
Yeah.
not result in a mishap.
Hey.
But we are
That
at
means the third one's gonna
Eye
be real
level.
bad.
Uh-oh.
all right. So yeah, an hour goes by. You guys travel. Give me one more.
Booking it pretty good.
Third casting of it. Is this the final casting as well?
Depending. I mean, I could always cast first
I
levels
might-
if we need to, but
Yeah, I almost might stop you though, because I would feel
Yeah.
like we need to also be smart about how.
yeah,
many
that's kind of what I was
spells we
thinking.
keep.
But
Yeah.
You get a mishap on the third casting. Let me see.
oh, and I am back in gauntlet form. Just putting that out there.
Okay, cool.
No mishap,
So-
mishap?
There's a mishap, but
Oh, okay. Is that right?
as you guys travel, you all give me a perception roll.
Oh,
23.
20.
wasted natural 20.
23, 20,
12.
12,
Three.
and 3. 23 and 20. Okay. So Winnie, as you travel, you sort of see the road off to the west of where you guys are. So you guys are on the east side of the road.
Please.
You notice as
Okay.
you've gone down these 3 hours. Euphemia, something that stands out to you as you're a horse is like there were some birds and stuff that were in the area. After Dav's mishap, you notice there are no birds anywhere in sight. It's definitely kind of strange. Like there's suddenly just a void of wildlife from what you
Animals?
can see. The other thing too,
Eradicate all wildlife in the
the other thing
No.
that you have noticed as well is as a horse, like there are moments where Eleonora like speaks while she's riding and it registers like double in your head. Like you can kind of hear it like horse
Like echoing
form
almost?
and regular
Oh.
form.
Oh. That's so disorienting. Oh no.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
So there you go.
Question that, Mark.
Yep.
With them noticing the birds, is there randomly are people around where the birds used to be or something?
No, it's just you guys.
Okay. Just wasn't sure if I randomly turned animals into people for a second or something like that. All right.
The one thing I will say though is Euphemia, you kind of want to stay away from Dav as much as possible.
Mm. Okay.
So there might even be a little bit of
Okay.
outpacing them now. Is like you're going 5
Yeah.
feet further every few
I can go
seconds,
5 ahead. Yeah.
and you're
All of
starting
a
to
sudden, I
gain
can kind
distance
of-
on him.
Euphemia. What's up?
Euphemia, I like kind of like tap your mane. Euphemia, darling, you know, going a little faster than.
Just snort and shake my head, and then maybe slow down for a second, and I'll keep creeping
What kind
up
of
again.
message are you trying to convey with
Yeah.
your snort?
Just kind of like, I want to go ahead.
Yeah, you
Like,
hear that in your head,
Yeah.
Eleanor. I want to get ahead.
What?
Oh my word. I can understand you, Euphemia.
Wait, you
so
You could hear me.
yes.
Oh, no wonder you were like, echoing.
Okay, why are we
You were
outpacing
echoing in my
Daphne?
head before. Oh my gosh, that makes more sense.
Sure. Why are we outpacing Davril? They are. Look at them. They look
Just
pathetic
freak-
back there.
You just kind of freaked me out all of a sudden. I don't know. Did
Oh.
you notice there's no birds? They're
No.
gone.
Oh.
Euphemia.
Well, maybe you need to slow down for him, dear. He's definitely. He's trying his best, but he's not.
She just sighs. Fine. I don't know, you just freaked me out. I just felt like I needed to get away all of a sudden. It just freaked me out.
You're
Um,
not more obstinate as a horse. I have to say.
before you slow down, give me a charisma saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Oh boy. My best one. 11.
You don't slow down.
Okay.
We're like stumbling, like wait. At this
What's
point.
happening?
I just like turn around like from my side and I'm like, I do not know. She wants to get away from you for some reason, Davril.
Do I stink?
I smell you.
I mean, by
No,
this point,
they-
like he's far behind you now too. Like
I-
she is.
Okay,
I've
I-
outpaced you. I'm like, yes.
I'll tell you, Euphemia, you should change back. Change back, please.
Are you sure? We're gonna
Fine.
lose. I mean, we're gonna lose ground.
Look behind you, dear. No,
Can't they just
think-
catch up?
no, I don't think so, darling. I think we need to walk for a bit.
How long has it been, Mark? Has it been
It just
like right at
started.
the beginning of the
Yeah,
hour?
you're right at the start of
Oh,
that
man.
third hour.
That's the third
Euphemia
hour.
took
Yeah.
off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
a little bit.
his mind, Winnie, hold on. I'll cast Expeditious Retreat
No.
and start dashing so he can try and catch up to make sure they're okay.
So it's just
And I'm
you who gets
well,
Expeditious
hi.
Retreat, right? That's a self spell.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Poor
Okay.
Winnie. Oh no.
I'll come back for you. Don't worry. I'll be right back.
So-
I'm just making sure they're okay.
That's second level, right?
First level.
First level? Okay.
You just keep hearing in your head, like, he was weird. I don't know. I just needed to get.
You get a mishap, Dav.
No, what's happening?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're lucky. Just on the edge of the next level up. Okay.
Next level up. What?
No, it's just like the lines between how severe
Oh,
they
yeah,
are.
yeah,
You
yeah.
were on the edge there.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see how this would work out.
I like the idea of like he's speeding up and now she's spooked off even more. Just
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna come up, but yeah, go for it. You feel that mishap
Does
happen?
he?
I'm already like telling her though, like it's time to be done.
She doesn't want to, though. I think
You-
she's.
You can shift. No, Euphemia, listen to me. You must use common sense. I will not have it that we just succeeded at Shadow Rock and then poor Winifred dies because she's left behind in the dust. I will not have it.
No.
Turn back
Wait,
now.
I start slowing down, like, oh, she's back there, and start looking back. Is Dav zooming up?
Zav is zooming up at you. If you are planning to do something like shift back, I need another charisma saving throw.
Okay, yep. I mean, yeah, I would slow down and be like, okay, well, you gotta get off if I'm gonna shift, because they don't want you to fall.
Okay.
So, if you're going to dismount, then I will attempt to change back. That's lower. That's a 9.
So
I
you think about changing back for a moment, look back, see Dav just hustling up towards you, and you just take off again full speed with Eleanor on.
Before you even have a chance to get down, I feel
Yes.
like she kind of just glances back and goes, "Wait, hold on."
Okay.
Does
I
he
like
feel
y'all to
Does he feel like scary to me? Like,
Yeah, you want to
bad?
get away from him as fast as possible.
Okay, I'll just be like, he's scary. I don't know. I don't know why he's so scary. I just.
God. Davril, do not get closer. There's some mishap.
what's
Don't stop
happening?
it. Stop. Stay with Winifred. Stay with Winifred. Stop it. Turn around.
You okay? You
Yes,
good?
we're fine. With mishap.
Okay. And I'll zoom back to Winnie.
Okay.
I'm just kind of in the woods, like,
You know, just like circle around.
everyone's
Eleonora's
gone.
like massaging her temples, like.
So
Yeah, I don't know. Some freaked out. Euphemia's like freaking out something. I don't know. I didn't do it, but something's wrong with her.
I need to look up something. Just do a quick little math.
Oh boy.
5 times 10 times 60. So you're 3,000 feet ahead of them by the end of that hour. As you want to get as far away as possible.
Oh no. Well, we'll meet up with.
I'm like, whenever you seem to have calmed down, I like make you
Yeah.
stop and wait for them.
Oh yeah. I mean, once I feel like it's safe, I will. However
Yeah.
far that
You,
would be.
You are like a half mile
Well-
ahead of them at this point.
All right. Well,
Pretty sure they went that direction.
So yeah, once your 3 hours is done, you revert back.
okay. Yep.
That
Yep,
feeling
I'll
is
take
gone
back.
from you.
I'm like kind of like out of breath too because I just booked it for like half a mile.
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes later, we show up.
It's like raking my hair back. Like I don't know. He just scared me. That was so weird. Sorry.
Well, it's, you know what? This is the best place for it to happen, probably. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. This is why I don't like Davril casting spells every 4 seconds, because things like this happen.
Everyone's back there with Winnie be like, isn't this so cool? Mishaps are crazy fun when they don't hurt people. So fascinating.
Like so sweaty because we just ran so far.
We're
So-
making great time.
After that, you stop, wait for them, and it takes like
Yeah,
5-ish
yeah.
minutes, 5-6 minutes or so, for them to fully catch up to you. with their
Right,
speed.
right.
How are we all feeling? All right? I'm glad we're all not attacked or something.
Yeah, Euphemia, what's up?
You just
What
scared
happened?
me. I don't know. I just had you get away, and all the birds are gone. And what'd you do to the birds? Is that a mishap?
Are they back now?
Coming back?
The birds.
It was like she was like, "Birds gone, daft scary." So she's like trying to process what happened.
I didn't kill him, did I?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I killed that one cat. I don't want to kill the birds.
Can we like listen and look around for birds?
Yeah, have they returned? Here?
So there are some now kind of in the area. There's a couple you can see.
Okay.
But he didn't kill those ones, I guess.
That's good. I just had to get away from you for some. I don't know. And Eleanor and I could talk to each other.
Yes.
Oh.
That sort of helped.
So the mishap made me an animal repellent that allowed other people to talk to animals. It's very confusing.
I didn't hear any animals.
I mean, Eleanor had one earlier that maybe you didn't realize
Yeah.
until just now what it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really-
true.
really-
That's a good point.
To be fair, I probably forced all the animals away from you.
Before you spooked me, I could hear Eleanor twice in my head when she was talking out loud. So I think that one was.
Oh.
Interesting.
Like it was a double layer of understanding. It was like
Yeah,
horse understanding and regular person understanding.
Like back in his.
It was a little.
Oh,
It was a little much. So I'm glad you switched to just the one.
All right.
made good timing.
Yes. I think
Yeah.
we refrain from spellcasting for the rest of the
Do we?
experience. No, don't shrug at me.
Do we-
That was quite stressful. I don't want to do that again. Davril.
If we need to use magic, we use magic. But like not like just for funsies, but like.
Yes, I'm just saying, my tolerance is done for the day, please. It's quite stressful.
Did we run towards the road, or we ran like just straight like?
I would have
Do we
been
run,
trying
we're
to
by
angle
the
towards
road?
the
Do we
road
run?
if
Are we
saw
on the road
it.
now?
So it was when you saw the road, so you could point that out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll point it out and
Okay.
direct us that direction.
So all of you regular form now?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I can go another 3 hours. We could at least keep pace with Dev and Winnie a little faster, Eleonora,
Sure,
if he's not
that's fine.
casting
Okay.
anything. I'll horse again.
So you're back to being a horse, and
Want me to cast Long Strider?
Hmm.
That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm fine. We'll walk.
Just like snort at you really, really loud.
Fine. I was joking.
Eleanor's like, she's very upset. Like, you know, 'cause you
Oh,
can hear her.
thank you.
So, like,
When you, I don't know.
yeah, Eleanor, you can hear
I still
her
can.
like angrily
No.
be
Not
like,
again.
"Don't you dare
Please
do that!"
no.
Oh no.
Please don't.
I will say, our dear Euphemia has a bit of a fire to her when she is a horse. So
Oh.
that has been entertaining for me. Euphemia, if you have anything you want to say to the group, you can let me know as we travel.
I just want to get there now. So
Oh, she wants to get there now, so let's get going.
Okay.
oh, you can still hear me, Euphemia, regular, right?
Yeah,
Right.
she understands you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I like you. Look very pretty. I just wanted to say that.
just like arches her neck a little, like suddenly so much more confident,
She's glowing.
right?
Oh, so good.
But you are able to go to the road if you'd like to, with Winifred's
Yeah.
direction. And
Just
from the like as you journey, you can kind of see off to the west now the floating towers in the distance above Heaven's Reach. About a day's journey away, as you realize you're probably getting pretty close actually to the tavern.
Sweet.
So you deduce that you were maybe like a day's journey from the tavern or the inn where you guys appeared.
Awesome.
We
Okay.
make good time.
Perfect.
It is a bit of a
Typically,
long
I did.
day, but you do travel
Picture
into the
of-
evening along this road. You cannot stay a horse the whole time to make it, but
Right.
you guys do make good speed as evening is just arriving with the speed you guys can travel at for most of the day. By the time you see the old Marigold Inn.
Hey.
Like, right before
Awesome.
she changes back from a horse, Dad at one point just kind of comes up and, "You're my main friend." Just want to put that out there.
Just here in your head. Oh boy.
Eleanor.
I've been thinking about that one for the past hour.
Oh. Well, okay. All right.
I was trying to think of, like, you're our main druid, and that one just didn't sit for a while. So yeah, I was working that one out.
Very
Yeah.
clever.
I got stuck on that one.
Reveal your location.
Euphemia loved it.
You're lying.
Of course I am.
So rude.
All right.
Trying to save face for you.
Nav seems happy that the group is just not necessarily like jovial, but just kind of like letting the stress wash off a little bit. You feel like he's done his job for the day.
Oh yeah, Wild Shape helped a lot. She needed to get some running out.
So, you guys arrive at the old Marigold Inn.
What?
She doesn't watch it to have too many jokes and you'll have to hoof it. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
What do you guys do as you arrive at the old Marigold Inn?
You stayed here before, right?
we
Yes,
passed it, I
you
think.
did. Japnut
Everything?
was a big fan of this place.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's where we had our first
Yeah.
meeting with Death.
That's
That's right.
right.
Anything
Oh,
different
that's
about
right.
it
Okay.
here?
This was
Yeah.
not
Look.
the first meeting with Death.
No, that was the
Mm.
goose place or the swan.
Oh, you're right. It was.
That was a
Yeah,
swan.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
My bad.
So I think
I
that
will
was
say-
different than the last place.
Looks the same to you guys.
Cool.
I will say, after horse time, she seems a little more relaxed, but as we get to the Marigold Inn, where we said we would meet up, she's a little bit more quiet again, like a little more anxious. For sure.
So before we like get into contact with people or people seeing,
Mhm.
I'll say I can contact him. Do you want me to do
I'm
some
not here.
sort of precaution for you, Euphemia? Are you worried?
Well, every time he shows up, I try to attack him,
Sure.
so I don't want to do that in the inn,
Of course.
especially. But do we have a plan? None of you will hesitate.
Right.
Do you want
Well,
to?
one of us, whatever, can meet him here. You all could wait a little while off away from if there is a commotion. We can deal with it quietly instead of
I agree.
having people come out to see what's going on.
Right, right.
That's what I was gonna
so-
say.
Oh, well, look at you, Winifred.
You can read my mind too.
That's good planning.
Oh, I
And I'm not
must.
even a horse.
Well,
love her so much.
I wanted to be, but I'm not one.
Dad keeps
It's
turning
a
into
dream of
fun
mine.
stuff, and
I turned into animal.
oh,
I'd love to be able to turn into an animal.
Maybe you should
if
learn some druid stuff from Euphemia. That'd be kind of cool. Super
I
crime
tried magic
fighting
for a long
monk
time and I
druid.
was very bad at it. So I don't know. Maybe who knows though? Maybe it's a new me and I'd actually be able to learn magic. That'd be crazy.
Druid
I
monk
know.
multi-class.
Kung Fu
I've
fighting
never heard of that
bear, that'd be
before.
really epic.
Winifred, I know this is a bit off topic, but when
Yeah.
we're in Yellowfield, you should write your parents.
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I probably need to.
I think they might want to know
I-
that you're all right.
Yeah, just give him an update, I guess.
It'd be nice.
I kind of was waiting until we would, well, until we were less busy, or between, like, when, you know.
Well,
But also, do you think it's? Wait, they're not looking for us here in Lakeside.
Oh,
It's
we're
the other
fine
place,
here.
right?
Yes,
other
that's
That's right.
the other
Okay.
one that
So-
is not good.
Because I was
Yeah.
nervous if I wrote, then it might be intercepted, or something, where people would maybe,
No.
yeah.
Here's where you make a bit of peace, and
Yes,
I think it was
Yeah.
alright. So, anyway,
I agree.
so yes, Stavro.
You always have that sound like you're like almost hesitant about hearing me out. I think this is a good idea though. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say something. So
Waiting.
if we're also worried about nightmares, because we are looking back into this.
oh, I
maybe
won't
we-
sleep in the inn. I think we should camp outside of it.
Okay. Yeah.
But-
I was gonna say that.
Well, if he comes, then we don't even
We won't
stay
have
here.
to stay. So
So
It's
teleporting
really
us.
late at night, isn't it?
No, you guys actually made
Oh,
good
it's
time.
leaving.
So it's like just getting to sunset as you arrived.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. Just
So
kidding.
we could meet up with
Yeah.
Idgin or whatever and see what he wants if he trusts us at that point.
Sure.
but I think if you met him and here, and I'll hand Winnie my staff, you should hold on to this then too. And then if anything
Druid
happens,
monk.
it won't be that
Oh,
it won't be that bad, hopefully.
are you sure? I don't know. I feel, what if? Well, I guess if you need it, I can give it to you. If something bad happens, it's like,
If nothing happens,
not.
then that's great. But just in case.
okay,
I mean, you two could even hold on to her. I don't know.
I'll be by you. Like I said, I'm pretty fast, so if we need to,
And
I
if
need
it
to,
gets
you know.
very bad, I will use the holy water we have. I just want to be sparing about it. So
Yeah.
I do also have a punch
I
I
think
can
that's
stun
smart.
you with for a little bit, so it's at least stun you for a second, at
Yeah,
least enough to have someone else take you
whatever-
down, or
Whatever you need to do is fine.
okay.
We've handled it before.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll just stick by close by with Euphemia just in case, like if he teleports it or something unexpected, then I'll, so I'll just kind of.
So
Stick
yeah,
close,
why
yeah.
don't you go about, I don't know, 50 feet out or more? I don't know, whatever you feel safe with, and I will wait there. I will. If he's even ready. How about I tell him, if he's ready, tell him to come in like 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
that will give you time to get situated. So I'll open my book.
Okay.
And I'll write, Edison, we are at the inn. I don't know if you're ready now. We're trying to get situated in case Euphemia attacks you again.
You see written back, are you wanting to get to Yellowfield tonight or tomorrow?
Do we want tonight or tomorrow?
I would say tonight. I don't know why we would wait.
You're 50 feet away from
Yeah.
us.
She hustles back.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't do it yet.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
We
you
didn't
said you went
separate
50
yet.
feet away. I was like, oh, I'm not saying
No,
I
that.
was
going
gonna
to
tell him like
after we
wait for
con-
5
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
tonight or
don't see
tomorrow,
why we would wait.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna
guys-
have to
Right.
camp
Just wanna go
outside
tonight.
anyway.
that's fine with me. All right. So I'll say tonight if it is convenient for you. If you're planning on tonight, give us 5 minutes to situate Euphemia for your arrival.
All right. Be there shortly.
All right. He's going. Shoo.
Okay. Well, I'll take you 50 feet away and like be right back. And I'll kind
You
of
do
hang on to your like
Yeah.
like your sleeve or something like that, kind of where it's like,
Yeah.
You just shoo us away as we're walking away. She's
think so.
unstoppable right now, but it's fine. We'll give her a couple days.
I haven't been shooed in a while. I didn't. It's fine.
She just
I'm gonna shoo her back in a couple days and see how she feels about it.
You know, I just thought of. I feel like one thing Eleanor would hate so much would be shushing. Someone shush. I think she would like That wouldn't go
Do
very
not
well.
tell me that.
Oh no,
Like,
I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. I just thought of
Scare
it.
you would get. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it would be really bad. I don't think that's a good idea, but.
Eleanor, push. Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't suggesting it, but I just thought of it and I thought, wow, she'd really hate that.
Yeah, that's definitely. I agree with that.
She's so spot on. Like someone's shushed her.
I think she'd immediately just like eyes
like
turn
the
black
eyes.
and be like and just walk away or something.
Oh no.
I'll just blast in the hand.
Yeah, all you hear is us like chattering like over like 50 feet away. Just like so you can't even hear it. You're like, what are they talking about?
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say I definitely wanted to get cleaned up at that place because we've been running all day, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just pours the
look,
water on him again.
I mean, I can cast
Oh,
with
yeah.
some more water later.
Yeah,
I could do it now, but I don't want to do a mishap.
no.
Yeah, especially if
I don't want to risk it.
yeah, we just wait over here then. I'll just be ready for Edison to pop in.
So 5 minutes or so pass, and Edison appears outside of the Marigold Inn. He'll turn and walk over towards you. Good evening.
Thank you very much for coming.
Of course. You all set to go?
Yes. We situated Euphemia down off that way a bit in case she decides to attack you.
Let's go find out.
All right. I will be ready as well.
All right. How's your mood, Euphemia, as you're sitting there waiting?
She's been doing her best. Stay calm, but inevitably, like the will it won't it thing has got her pretty edgy, I would say.
Okay. Why don't
She's
you give
making
me
an effort, but
a wisdom save?
all right. Saved my reroll all
You do have a reroll.
session. Which is a good thing, because that's not great.
Of course.
It's okay. 14.
So use your
You're
reroll.
blessed for now.
I used my reroll.
She is the only one who did not get a bless.
Okay.
The 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You feel like you are generally keeping your cool for the most part.
Cool.
And as you see him come close, you don't even feel that like pull to attack him that starts.
Awesome. Okay.
So you don't really feel like you fought anything, but it's more like you were self-controlling yourself a little bit to
Okay,
keep your
good.
cool enough.
Cool.
She's learning. Okay.
Aww.
I think as he like walks up, she'll kind of like and look at Winnie and be like, I think I'm okay.
I'll kind of step back and give her a little bit of space after she says that.
Okay.
I'm just staying like this close to you, like. I'm kidding. After you say, what are you doing?
Poor Rach already has one.
I know. I haven't rolled for anything.
So
So sad.
I
But yeah,
have 4 all over there.
he approaches all of you. And just good evening.
Wave.
I like looked to see if anyone wanted to say anything before I like will step in. Oh, okay.
I'll ask him because I think I feel like she's genuinely happy to see him because he's dead, and the other one, so she's just like, how are you?
Doing fine. Are you all right?
For the most part.
Recovering, yes.
Recovering from what?
Death.
Yeah.
You died again.
I see.
That's how we got back here.
Well, hopefully that goes well for you.
Thank you.
Do you like your lighter?
Yes, it is very kind of you. Thank you.
Oh, I wasn't looking for a compliment, but I was just hoping it was like working well. You know.
Yes, it is working very well.
All right.
Has anything been going on since we've been gone? Any updates about anything notable?
I've mostly been investigating different leads that you've uncovered and waiting for when you might return.
Anything promising?
Just been checking more into those mushrooms, seeing if I can figure out anything about them, but there's not too much more that I've uncovered. The Aki shroom is pretty rare.
Right.
Which makes sense.
We,
Oh, go ahead.
we didn't get a chance to ask the other Edison anything. He's dead. So,
Died.
Yeah.
yeah, with a lot of people in Heaven's Reach.
A big crack happened.
When we jumped to Edgefort, he died.
So interesting.
Did you feel anything? Like anything weird over the
I was
last?
curious about that.
Yeah.
It would have been before we came
No.
last time.
Don't recall anything.
Okay.
I know he's not you, but sorry.
I'm not sure what to think of this.
Yeah.
It's strange to process in general.
We died here too, so it's yeah, we know the feeling.
And to me, this isn't real. I'm still standing here, so I don't know.
We thought you should know, though, in case it's relevant in the future.
And why if we don't have any more updates from other you on the case? So gives us a unique perspective on one side of things where we aren't pulling threads, and one side of things that we are. So I don't know if it might help or hinder, but we're hoping it might at least give different perspectives on the case.
Well, do you intend to still finish his work?
I mean, we have to if we want to take care of whatever's going on.
We
We're
figured the more we
tied to
find
it
out
now.
here. Sorry. And we figured the more we find out here, the more we can like help that side out too.
We will somewhat be at the mercy of location on the other side. So
When we-
here is the place to do the work, I would say.
I mean, when we were transported last time from Heaven's Reach to the other timeline, we were in the desert. So we are at the mercy on multiple angles, I think, of how fast we can accomplish things, which is why we asked for your help.
Come here.
I'm sorry if it seems like we are taking advantage, but truly, we never know where we're going to be, or how we can get out of it, or trying to get to a certain place.
Yes. Well, whenever you are done with your investigations into this ancient magic in Yellowfield, perhaps whatever time you have remaining you can spend hopefully solving this issue here. And that may give you preparations for when you return.
That would be the hope. I guess it depends on how much we find a triggering bit of information, because that seems to be when we transport. It's a notable step.
And then we showed up there with Mark again.
Right.
Well, you can hope for some good luck, maybe, in your investigations, and for my hat to regain its ability to transport me.
What? What do you mean?
It sometimes does not fully regain all its abilities after use
Oh, I see.
until later.
Edison, I don't know if this is relevant, and if it is not, then just let it slide off your back. But that meeting I had, that you set up for me, he was a bit threatening. And as I left the meeting, it was not 30 minutes later that we were surrounded by the same assassins that had killed me in Heaven's Reach on the other timeline. We learned that they are called the Grave Robbers, a notable faction in Bronze Barons, and they're in Heaven's Reach.
They're extremely dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
Interesting. Well, perhaps I can mention that to somebody, see what comes of it.
Just be careful if you do. I think Mr. Scott is being paid off by my brother. And I think my brother employs the use of the grave robbers. We think that everything in the desert is tied together, actually, which I know is not your concern, but it is a dangerous topic.
Well,
I'd actually be really careful about that, by the way. There might be higher connections that we're not fully aware of.
then I will keep it quiet for now.
Just wanted to warn you, especially because you were acting on behalf of me.
In Arrow Run, too.
So I just don't want you to run into trouble.
I'm gonna write down. I'm blanking on Nubaris, right? Is that the other wizard?
Vubaris.
Vubaris, yeah. I'll write it down, just kind of like small on a sheet of paper, and then put it up to Eleanor, like a question mark, like, are we telling him?
You keeping secrets from me?
No. I think he wanted to make sure we weren't spilling information that was relevant. I think it's
I don't know
so
if
much
it puts you
well-known.
in danger, actually.
Oh.
So we found information out there that Vubaris has been re-risen as some necromantic queen, overlord, something, right?
By the grave robbers, yes.
So if they're working here, I don't know if that makes any connection to Stratstrom or whatever wizard. They were friends. So if there's a group that hates him or works with him, that could link a lot of things.
I did hear rumors that her body was stolen.
Yes.
Well, if it is related to that, I'm sure Stastrom would be investigating.
According to our sources, he has not done much, but he may not have told the people of the Ember Vault what he was doing. But inaction seems to be at least the perceived
Is your
Have
source
you
the
dealt with
grit?
them? Sorry.
Yes.
Your source is the grit.
Yes.
They are not known to work well with watchlight officials.
Oh, truly?
They typically like to handle things on their own and stick to the desert.
Mm,
Guess that kind
I
of makes
see.
sense.
it
That was
does.
the impression we got.
I will keep it quiet for now. Just keep an eye out for anything that may be of interest with that.
My
I wouldn't
my-
want to have me missing from 2 of these cases.
Right.
Have you had any direct relations with Stratstrom? Have you haven't a chance to met him before?
No, not personally.
Okay.
So, and also just to circle back to what you said in our messages, you've been having more nightmares.
Yes, ever since we did the investigation with your mother.
Are they personal to you, or are they more what she saw?
They would feel more targeted towards me. I think we uncovered something that they did not want us to uncover.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sometimes the nightmares I have are more in the past, and sometimes they're in the future. Do you know what yours have been, or is it just hard to tell?
It's hard to tell. I don't know if they have a specific time that I can pick up. But
There have been pieces that I've been able to put together based on what happened that stood out, like the knife and things. So I just was curious.
I have seen young girls being killed. I don't know if they are future, past, or just made up. But it does feel targeted.
Some of the elements of the dreams seem a bit prophetic as well.
Right.
Before we even realized that when we die, the mishap cracks happen in the other timeline, I dreamt it. And I dreamt it about the place that it happened recently. I mean, when I just died. It wasn't entirely prophetic, but it had elements.
I see. Well, I certainly hope these do not come to pass.
It's like prophetic elements combined with taunting is what it feels like to me.
I hope to never let them do this again.
And
I
my
think-
nightmare of Northport happened before the invasion. Or before we found out about it.
It
No.
after.
It was after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do think they seem, as much as we are digging, they don't seem that worried. And that is worrisome to me.
Well, something to note in general is that we were dropped off into the desert. We were taking care of some business there. So we tried to intentionally not antagonize an enemy that we had no way to even interact with or investigate where we were. And when that happened, not antagonizing, we didn't have nightmares at all. So it's like they can sense when we're focusing on them or not. And that proves it even more that if you've been investigating this whole time and we haven't, we have been nightmare free, and you are the one that has not been.
This also mean their attention's not on us, but I do agree with you though.
I will take them for as long as I can.
Well,
Probably
we'll probably join you now
longer.
because
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Does he look more stressed than before?
Give
Or does he seem
me
fine?
a insight check.
Can I too? Because I feel like he's like weathered.
Sure.
Didn't mean to ask you earlier an insight, but I'll let it go.
13.
For 5 ends. 19.
Okay. Winnie, you just maybe feel like he looks a little more tired than before, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh. He doesn't look like he's like, like slowly losing it. Like he stayed with,
Right, that was
the
kind of
dream
yeah.
state too long.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is he cracking? But, okay.
Nope, not from what you can see.
Seems. Okay, cool.
I don't mean to jump on the insight roll, but I was meaning to ask a little earlier and got caught up in the questions. Is there at all any feeling of less trust in Euphemia that there was before? Like, if anything he's found is almost making him not trust her again at all?
Try. It's gonna be a pretty hard DC, but go for it.
Yeah, I mean, that very rarely
Mhm.
looks in that much into people,
Right.
but of course, now I get it. That will be a -1 to a 19. That was
Okay.
a natural 20.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
it's a little hard to tell. He seems like he's very like wanting to get down to business, so he's kind of a
Yeah.
little abrupt with you.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Yeah,
you're not really sure if it's like there's
but I've also seen
distrust
Euphemia
there.
like that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
He's just kind of keeping an eye on that, I think. The more he interacts with Euphemia, he's just kind of making sure it's not turning back towards suspecting her again, sort of thing.
Edison, did you want to see the mark progression at all? That help you?
I can look at it to see if it helped me at all in the studies. We'll take a look at Dav's back. So it's circle in the diamond shape.
Mhm.
Pickles.
He doesn't touch it. Does not run his finger along your back, Dav.
Fair enough.
To Euphemia, but not to you. Too bad.
Noted.
He just looks at it.
He's like waiting for it, like
Just like a little disappointed.
Not even with like a pencil. Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Well, whatever this is, it still seems early stages. I don't know.
Yes. Has there been any other demonic attacks, by the way, or how's the situation at Northport?
Northport is currently blocked off. The situation inside is not good, though. We are mostly trying to contain what's in the city at this point. Rescue efforts are too dangerous at this time. That city is overrun.
Is there a source that anyone has found, or a leader, or anything?
We're still unsure how this could happen. Just because of how sudden it was. And how dangerous it is within. And we're mostly trying to work on containment at this point before we can go in deeper.
We did report the sewer system that we found last time, right?
I think we told him. Didn't we, Mark?
I
Believe
think we
so?
told somebody.
I feel like we told him like when we first talked to him about it.
I think he probably would have. It makes sense he would have. But he would just say, perhaps, but again, we can't get into the city. And
Yeah.
Not sure.
Just could be a place to look when things get more under control.
We still don't understand how they could be summoned, though.
With no,
Yes.
no apparent connection. It makes me wonder if something is moving us back and forth, if there's some other being that can do that from other places.
For other things.
I think we should talk to Stevens about some of this as well. I wonder.
Shall I get you there?
Yes, I think that would be good.
If I am being watched, I don't know how much time I want to spend with you anyways. Potentially draw eyes back upon you for.
Oh, yes. I agree.
It might
While
just
I'm
be
here,
a
do you
matter
mind
of
if I check in
time.
every few days? Just to make sure you're alright.
That's fine.
Then that way you can kind of keep track of how long we've been around too. And then if you don't hear from us for 2 or 3 days, let's say, you'll probably know that we've switched back again.
Yes. Well, and keep me updated. And
Of course.
let me know when you're ready to pursue things.
Sure.
Alright. Gather around. Take you to Yellowfield.
There, hopefully no mishap.
Yep. I'm gonna roll for that real shortly here.
Hopefully no mishap.
I tried to lower the levels for you today.
Just casting like crazy.
Alright. So he casts it.
Is it-
And let me roll for a possible mishap. It's a nice 7th level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You guys get a mishap.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
Let's see if this works. It does work,
Uh-oh.
thankfully.
Okay, phew. That would have been awkward.
Alright, let's see.
Can you imagine just a mishap, just like a ray of like death comes out? I don't know, just
The butterflies were pretty great last time. I thought that was fun.
for fun.
As you guys feel yourself getting pulled away, like from your feet, you notice like a burst of flame. And
Ooh.
you guys disappear.
We were out in the middle of a field, so hopefully that
Yeah.
helps
Yep.
things.
Didn't hurt anybody.
Oh, jeez. What the fuck?
So,
Oh, jeez.
you appear though. It's dark out, but you're on that street now in the center of Yellowfield. You are at like kind of that intersection where it would go north up towards Northport, out to the east it would go out towards the Wizard Tower, and the south would go towards the Untamed Drinker. And Edison just kind of looks to all of you. You all sit here?
I think so. Thank you very much.
Thank you for checking on Electa, too.
Yes, she's
I'm glad
doing
that
well.
She's okay. Okay.
So are you waiting in town to cover your charges, or do you still have more to get
I
back?
have one to get back.
Thank you.
We'll move away from you before you leave.
Oh,
Yeah, those flames looked intense.
I don't know what that was.
That was awesome.
All right. See you later.
Hopefully we will have something new to report at this point.
Be careful.
Be safe.
You will be safe as well. May you get the
So we'll start
results you're
walking.
looking for.
This as well.
So he'll walk like opposite direction of you. Where are you guys walking?
Probably towards the end first, I would assume.
Yeah, probably.
So So he starts
Where's the
walking north then, a little bit of ways as you guys walk. And as he walks away, is the moment you just look back and he's gone.
Poof.
So
So
cool.
mysterious.
So you begin to walk
We gotta go straight
towards
to the wizard tower, right?
the Untamed Drinker.
I
I would
think that first.
if it's the middle, if it's late at night.
One thing I will say though, everyone give me a
Although-
perception roll.
Okay.
The crack is going crazy. Wait, is there a crack?
12.
There's no crack.
21.
14.
Did you get Winnie?
Oh, sorry. I used my reroll and my bless, because why not? So 21.
Sure. 21. So you both with the 20s. There's a weird energy in the air around you at this point.
Uh-oh.
Like it feels almost kind of
Like-
like mishappy energy. Like this weird buzzing that you sense kind of surrounding the two of you. It's very faint.
So
It's
two of us?
very faint feeling. But you can just like feel that kind of like staticiness in the air almost.
Maybe like as like we start walking towards the Untamed Drinker, I'll like grab Eleanor and be like,
yeah.
Something's
What's-
wrong.
what's-
You
Is-
feel that?
yeah, something's
No.
weird.
It's like a mishap.
What?
It feels like a mishap.
Yeah,
Like
Like-
the crackle
everywhere.
around.
I think we maybe just go to the tower. I don't know. Something's wrong.
What if he's doing something?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. Well, let's
Or
slow down for a second.
Good.
Pros and cons. I am exhausted, so any sort of I'm a little sharp right now. I won't be as well communicated right now if we go, or if we get into a fight or anything like that. I am not doing very good to be able to handle that. Not that I'm planning on it, but who knows what's.
But what if something happens while we wait?
especially if we're here changing the level of how mishaps occur and it could cause his explosion tonight.
Oh,
Just
I see
thought.
what you're saying.
That's what I mean. It feels like something's gonna happen. It feels like that before that happens.
I'd say no magic, which is weird coming from my mouth. So even if we don't have magic, it might not be the worst thing right now.
At least to warn him or something.
Or check or
Mm.
something, yeah.
And then we can go to the inn if he doesn't want to talk to us and then come back.
But at least you tried. I don't think we should ignore this.
And if
Well-
you don't, oh god,
Like, what if we walk 50 feet down the path towards the inn? Is it still there? Does it fade? Does it have a sliding scale?
Can I like run just kind of towards the end a little bit and see if I feel it?
I mean, it's not like a significant enough of a move that you feel like it would make much of a difference. It's just kind of that general
Okay.
sense in the air.
Okay.
You did not feel it
So then, like-
in by the Marigold Inn, though. I'll say that.
Right.
So it's here.
And we'll mention that too. Like, yeah, we didn't. It's
Yeah.
something here.
and it could
It's-
just
I don't know.
been something that maybe the more experience he does raises, kind of like with us, this energy, and maybe nothing's happened here yet because
Oh,
it would have expended the energy when the tower exploded last time. But it hasn't done that here, so it's kind of like an environmental thing of just this raised
He-
stuff. And
He knows
I don't know,
about
something-
ancient magic. Do we have time to wait? What happens if we lose this one?
I don't know. Something in me. I don't get gut feelings very often, but something's telling me that this is. We need
What
to
if a
act
crack
fast.
starts tonight?
Eleanor, are you worried at all about markings and that?
Well, yes, I mean, I would have liked to have some time to sort through that. I'm still reeling from Shadow Rock, but I understand what you're saying. So,
I'm just putting out there, if you don't want to go, we can go. If you wish
I
to
think-
hold back tonight.
I think I probably need to be with you all. I remember every time we separate, it just doesn't work out. Very well.
Yeah.
I to a point
Assassins
haven't reached
keep
last
trying
time.
to kill her.
Yes.
So I don't think she should stay
Yeah,
alive.
leave it.
Sorry. Gotcha.
So, no, if we do something, we all need to be together.
Just wanted to put that out there. Figured Egden would be quite protective of us.
I think as we're
Maybe.
talking, I'm starting to edge in the direction of the tower. I'm not
Okay.
going fast, but I'm moving that way
The
because she feels
slide.
pretty strongly about this.
Slide.
Yeah, the
Slide.
sidestep of like
Yes.
I'm
as we're
just like really
talking,
antsy to like.
because everyone
like,
keeps like,
let's
blah, 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 what about this?
I'm
It's just
like,
like, this feels bad. I think we should.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, fine. We'll try it out, and we'll figure it out.
Hopefully it's nothing, but I'd rather know that. I don't think I can sleep if I feel this.
Yes, things. I don't know.
All of you are going down the road towards the tower?
I guess so.
Okay.
What's your biggest? Just as we're walking, do you have a reason why you don't want to really go?
Yes, because I am exhausted and am recovering from death, and if we get into trouble, I'm not going to be able to be much aid. That's my reason. I'm sorry. See, look, I'm shocked right now. It's not very good.
But I feel like the.
I think you can rely on us. And most of your skills outside of your charismatic side are magic. Don't think magic is a good idea right now.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
We need to be careful.
That's
about.
coming from me.
Well, yes,
Shocking.
that is. Yes.
I don't know. I like. I
Look,
really don't get gut feelings
let's-
very often, but
all
some
right.
things.
All right. Let's just say we are here. Euphemia, can you
We're
please stay with the group?
We're walking and talking at this point.
Far. She's just like, every time they stop to talk more, she's like looking at you.
Oh,
like,
we're
"Are we
walking and
going?"
talking.
Yeah, no, we're
like,
definitely
okay,
walking and talking at
okay.
this point.
but like she's trying to like get everyone coached,
Right,
like
right.
as we're
Oh,
so
yeah.
she's like, please
Yeah,
come
yeah.
join the group again while we walk.
Okay.
Listen, let us just
Mhm.
tell them why we are here, warn them about the magic. If he wants to talk to us now, that is fine. If not, we leave
Don't
it.
press it. It's okay.
Yes. Does that sound
You've
all right?
taught us well over our time together.
All right.
Trust in us.
No, I do. I just didn't think we'd be dealing with this right now. I didn't think all three of you would be wanting to run ahead. So, it's fine. Sometimes we all have our
If
instincts.
we lose him, we have
yes,
no
I
more
understand.
leads.
I understand. I do. I understand. So let's go. We can do it.
All right.
Awkward silence ensues, and we just go. Because it's deeply uncomfortable.
So yeah, there's
Somebody
that tension in the air.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I know. I'm so sorry on behalf of her. Like,
That's
I've
okay.
noticed every time she dies and the recovery days,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
just awful.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's
Yeah.
so
Well,
mean.
Rightfully so, I think.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I mean-
fair.
Yeah. I mean, her world was rocked, literally,
yeah.
in
Yep.
a lot of ways. And
Yep.
I think, unfortunately, sometimes you take out
That's,
your frustrations on the people that are close to you at the moment. So,
Are you enjoying
anything
your
with
little
this
Avon?
curse starts, yeah. Anything with this curse starts turning on YOLO mode in Euphemia. So she's
Yeah.
yeah.
You walk down that road, and again, it's a little ways out of town, so you have to walk a little bit further. As you start to draw closer to that kind of hill that goes down, all of you now can feel that little bit of static in the air.
just like looking around at everyone.
Is it getting
It's-
worse? Or is
It's
it just
pretty
like
faint, but all of you definitely notice it. It's still,
Does
again,
it feel familiar like when we were getting close to the crack that one time? The first time we got transported?
kind of.
No magic.
Right.
So you draw close though, and you see this tower that stands tall down at the base of this small hill. It is probably, you'd guess, like 4 or 5 stories tall. But it's made of stone. It does not look like it has any windows on it. And on the outside, there is what looks to be like a staircase near the top that rises up to the roof. And there's a set of stairs that goes up to a door.
What is it with wizards and not liking windows? I'm gonna have like the most windows in my tower. Just saying. Can I knock on the door?
So there's a door on the bottom, or are you saying there's only a door at the top of the tower?
So there's a door at the top of the stairs at the base, and there's like
at the
another
base,
door
okay.
that looks like it would go to some stairs that go up to the roof. That's pretty
Gotcha.
high up. That's at the
Okay.
top of the tower.
There's nobody around. Like the exterminators aren't around.
You don't see anybody currently.
Okay.
Again, it is nighttime too.
Right. Well, I think we should check.
You can knock.
Yeah.
So Dav, you're going to the door. All right,
I'm not far behind you. I think. Just
Yeah,
to
I think
stay
we're all
like,
pretty much together.
Dav,
Just waiting for some
kid on Christmas morning goes up to the door to knock on the door. Again, that energy, you just feel it now in your bones as you draw close to this tower.
Ugh.
Dav gets up to the door, and we're gonna end the session there.
There it is. I was waiting for the cutoff.
So yeah, that's how we're gonna end it tonight, and we'll see what happens from here.
Man.
So a little fun thing. If you guys want to jump in our Discord later, I'm gonna post a picture of the tower because I have it.
Yeah.
constructed.
Ooh.
So I'll post that in the Discord sometime either tonight or tomorrow, and you can take a look at what that looks like.
Hey.
And yeah, join the Discord for that. But we're gonna sign for the
Either
recording,
next week. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
and then we will raid somebody. So is this something that should get in the recording, Rachel, or should this wait?
Oh, I was just gonna joke that either next week Eleanor is gonna be like, "Your instincts were right. I'm so sorry," or she's gonna be like, "I told you all." She's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
You're gonna ream us out if we're wrong. Oh yeah.
All right,
And that's when Dav goes,
Oh,
Eleanor, shush.
there you go.
It's not gonna go well.
Gonna have to write that one down, Mike. So you remember that next
she
week.
absorbs your soul. Oh no.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna sign for this recording. So thank you for watching. Bye.